And we're live, and I'm not muted. Hey there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Polymyth. Give me a quick second. I can hear myself.
Ugh.
It's because I'm a stupid fool.
I mean, this is nothing new.
I did not mute the Discord tab that music's on. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Polymyth, a very fun show where we play D&D. As far as announcements go, and people could probably assume through looking at the overlay, unfortunately, Zach will no longer be joining us. During the recap, we'll explain what has happened to Borges. Other than that, Jordan's not here because he hates our guts. Yeah, that's about it for me. I believe Levi had an announcement.
I sure do, everybody. I just wanted to say that I love and appreciate all our wonderful viewers, either on the stream or on the podcast or on YouTube. And I just wanted to give you little smooches, each and every one of you. And I think that leads it over to Adrian's announcement.
That it does. So, like I say every week, VODs can be found here on Twitch as soon as the episodes are done. You can find them over on YouTube on Monday, or the Monday prior, not prior, Monday post, Monday post. And then a week after this episode airs, you can find it over on most podcasting apps. I think that's...
That was terrible, Adrian. That was absolutely terrible.
What do you mean?
God damn.
He's cute.
Come on, Dad. Oh, we have a visual for what Arrtaron looks like now. That's news.
Oh yeah,
we're working to get some wonderful art done
right
from Scrooty Crow.
Yeah,
but for now, from the help of HeroForge.com, you should definitely check them out. It's the best place. It's where I make the visuals for all the NPCs of the campaign. Yeah, it's great. But other than that, I believe we are ready to start. So, without any further ado, let's get into tonight's episode of The Disagreeables. And we're back.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So, last we had left off. The Disagreeables had crash-landed into the northern end of the Rye Archipelago. The party, trying to ground themselves after the loss of friends and crew, including Terry Berry, used a well-thought water walk spell to go to the nearest island to their impact site. There, the party found an island wrought with vines containing ichor identical to that of the Devil's Blood Plague. What's more, the party found that they were on the island previously known as Hollowwind, the village that Silver grew up in. The party began the construction of a small boat and found the treetop village of Hollowwind's ruins. There, Silver told them about the village and led them to her adoptive parents' home. The village itself was abandoned, and the vines had overtaken much of the architecture. Silver found a note from her parents in their old home, but could not find them. The party spent the night in Hollowwind and began walking the next day in search of fellow survivors. Following a trail, they found a mass grave of plague victims before being attacked by more creatures of the Isles. The party made plans to head to Great Tree, the nearest island to Hollowwind. The party made camp on a beach as they worked to build their ship, and Bradley offered to teleport those that wished away from the island, taking them to safety, and promised Ladorna he'd find a powerful healer who could return Terry to life. While goodbyes were said, Arrtaron, Proton, and Ladorna worked together to learn more about the Blood Plague, which was fairly successful. As the party bid farewell to their compatriots, Ladorna and Borges revealed that they would be joining Bradley, Ladorna wanting to ensure Terry's safety before returning to the party. And that is where we had left off. So, everybody who is still on the islands, you guys have, I believe as we had set up last time, based on you guys' roles, you guys have 3 days for the construction of the boat. So, Bradley led the rest of the people away. You guys, after a little bit, definitely saw the glowing gold light after they had walked away for a while. And you guys are now sure that you are on this island alone. To the best of your knowledge. What would you guys
I don't
like
like
to
that
do?
you
I
said
don't like that. I don't like that.
We are going to die.
That's very likely, Ox.
Well,
Okay.
If we poke a vine, will it squiggle away? Like, kind of squirm away? Like, is it conscious?
Would you like to poke a vine?
I'm gonna find a non-vine stick and poke the vine.
Okay. Easily enough, you can find like a stick on a tree that has been vined and you take it. You poke a vine and you see very easily, the second you poke it, you like puncture it a bit and a little bit of black ichor comes like sliding out, and then in that tiny little puncture you made, another vine sprouts and grows about 3 feet before stopping towards you.
it's fucking nasty.
I'm gonna let go of the stick and rejoin the group. I don't like it. I don't like that. That's horrible. You can have the stick.
Just to make sure, we are going to Great Tree, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. So, friends, shall we continue construction on the canoe?
I think that'd be a good idea for us to.
Hold on.
The sooner we can get to this, the sooner we get the ship done, the sooner we can hopefully make our way off of Hollowwind for now.
Wonderful.
I'm going to keep working on it.
Is that Jeffin?
I think it's
Vita.
Vita.
Jeffin went with Ladorna.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's fucking gone.
I thought Jeffin stayed, but
He was going
no.
to, but when Ladorna revealed she would leave, he was like, fuck, I'm gonna help her.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Vita's
sure.
the only NPC that stayed.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Other than
Gabe's happy he one less NPC.
And Charlie. Charlie's
only-
around, but I don't know
Yes,
if it's
Charlie.
an NPC.
the
Oh, yeah.
fairly
Spore.
enigmatic centipede.
Charlie, the pocket
Fucking
dweller.
No,
True.
Pete! Fuck!
Does Spore have any comments and insight on what the hell plant related?
I think we should definitely keep Spore away from this. Whatever.
Yes, I told Spore
This
not to
place
touch it, but he's bad.
bad.
Yes.
Yes, do Spore.
Is Ladorna
Um,
dead?
No.
No.
Well, I don't. It's a weird situation with Ladorna.
I think for Spore's mental health, we just stick with no.
Okay,
Too late.
that's fair.
I don't know if you can handle that.
That's fair.
Mumbles about burning children.
That's fair, Ox. Yeah, that's a very complicated situation that I don't want to try and rack my brain around at the moment.
Yeah, and then Ox will pat one of Spore's little vines and be like, Auntie Ladorna's just going on a little trip. She'll be back.
He'll kind of like wrap around, like holding your hand basically in whatever way he can.
She's going to a farm upstate.
She's gonna
He's being put out to pasture.
she's gonna go talk about the bunnies.
Flush down the toilet.
What?
Don't worry about it.
You see Vita will come up. She like puts some of the tools she was working with down on the beach. So, point of order. What's up? I know where we're going, but do we have a goal in mind?
Getting out of this place.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's just to survive.
I
We're
think.
still being hunted by those weird
there's-
creatures.
What survival do we
Yes.
gain by going to the next island over? Does that?
Depends
Well,
what
looking
it
for
could be
resources?
partially. So, it's partially us hoping to survive. as well, me and Proton have been working towards hopefully finding a cure for the plague.
Right, I saw you doing the dangly bits with the beakers and whatnot. I forget the terminology. I wasn't very close to my father.
Alchemy. We've been working with alchemy.
You think you can find answers in Great Tree?
What did you say, Ox?
So do you think you could find some clues to the cure at Great Tree?
It's possible. We harvested a couple parts from the creatures we fought. Yes, we fought earlier, and hopefully we can use those to work towards a cure as well.
If we find the point of origin, it might lead to some clues to a widespread cure.
Can you buy that?
So
And
what have you found in your research?
We have found that there are currently, to the best of our knowledge, 3 stages. The first stage, you will get a splitting headache. So if anyone can tell us if they have a splitting headache when they wake up, that would be wonderful.
It
Second
might be
stage.
a hangover.
We shall not chance it. I'm going to go over and tap Vita. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to tap her. I'm going to pull a little flask out and make her drink the liquid inside, and that's going to be a fucking...
Restoration?
Yeah, less restoration.
Okay, you cast it.
Regardless, this should make you feel better.
Well, thank you.
So we also know that the plague itself is not an infection, it's some sort of magical illness, I guess.
It is an arcane in nature, and
yes.
we cannot find what school of magic it is.
It seems to be some unique school of magic.
It also seems to affect the soul of the creature it is infecting.
Fun.
So, if we can not die by the plague, that would be good.
Right,
Because I do not know if we can bring you back.
Fair enough.
As well, it's not something we've learned from the from our research yet, but just something we know from prior experience. Once the plague itself gets far enough along, you begin to spread antlers and then sort of become, well, you die as far as I know from that point on.
Right, I saw the mass grave, yeah.
It's not a fun sight. But yes, let's try and get the. If you four want to work on this boat, me and Proton can continue to work on the serum.
Do we know if reinfection is possible yet?
We do not.
Well, wasn't the halfling infected twice?
That's true. Borges was. I think
He was attacked by the things on the ship.
Yes, so that's one thing I've been pondering is, I think, Gabe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you did mention that it can be transferred through some like kind of attacks, right?
Yes, I believe it's the second stage.
Yes, stage 2.
You are able to infect them when you make melee attacks, or melee attacks are made against you. Whenever contact happens where blood is spilt, you have a chance of infection.
Yeah.
So if they are able to spill your blood, or you spill theirs in a close proximity, there is a chance to infect and even possibly reinfect.
I'm not sure if it was the creatures then, because I took a big beating back there, but I feel fine.
Yes, that's something I've been.
It may be your natural immunity to the plague.
Yes.
You have been affected either. It was myself and Borges.
Ox, I was going to say, I think I've mentioned have I mentioned the 7 siblings to you?
I think so.
So there's 7 siblings, you, Silver, Ladorna, not Ladorna, but technically Stuart, Bellator, Jeff and Ox, and myself all have one of them connected to each of us. And I think they're why we haven't caught the plague yet. I think they've been giving us some sort of natural resistance to it.
That might make sense.
Perhaps the test is in order.
Did you say tests? Ha. Ha. Ha.
Okay, stay away
Proton,
from
we're
me.
not testing it on anyone.
You gotta stay away from me. I don't like when you make that noise.
Ha. Ha.
Nope.
Ha.
And then Ox, at this point, Ox is gonna like slowly back away from Proton and like, move towards the boat.
Proton will turn his attention.
Squeaking.
Yeah, Proton will eventually turn his gaze over to frickin' Silver. Ha. Ha. Ha.
She's getting called. She's not here right now.
Oh. Sorry.
Unbelievable.
Silver found reception on all of it.
Silver's on the phone in the other room.
As I said, Proton, we're not going to test it on anyone.
Yet.
The only thing we will test on other people is the cure.
Human trials are eventually in order.
For a cure, yes. We're not testing infecting someone.
Just injecting people with pure black goop, just to see what happens.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Oh, at this point, Ox has begun working on the ship again.
Yeah,
don't
I'll
know
go
if
back
we
to
were-
working on the ship.
I don't know if this was like implied that we were just doing this as we were talking, but
Yeah,
If not.
yeah.
okay.
If the discussion has ended, you guys are just spending the next 3 days. Simultaneously, you guys are doing research, Proton and Arrtaron, and then the 4 of the rest of you guys are going to be building the ship.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. Cool. Okay, so firstly, it's about evening now when you guys have reached here, so it's definitely getting to be dark now that you guys have chatted a bit, and Bradley went off and they did the teleportation. So, as the night comes, what would you guys like to do? Your arrangements for that.
It's been a while since Ox has kept watch. If nobody else wants to do that.
I was going to say, yeah, Ox, if you want to take the first few hours, then I'll go after you, and then...
I can also take watch. While I am depowered, I can have full sight and hearing.
It's weird. But yeah, hang out with us.
I was also going to say, well, as long as we have at least 2 watches covered, we could just have Silver cover the rest, and she only needs 4 hours of rest.
So yeah, get yourself some sleep. I'll take it.
All right, then I'll watch. I'll take second shift.
Okay, so you guys are going to be sleeping. First shift Ox, second shift Arrtaron.
Yep.
Awesome. Before the night commences, can I get a group stealth check from everybody?
Got a boss.
How do the group stealth checks work again? I forgot.
You just roll a stealth check, and then it's the average of everyone's check together that I put against the DC.
I got an 18.
I got
Hey,
17.
Oh no!
This is looking pretty good.
I got a 10.
All right, never fucking mind. Thanks, Arrtaron.
Bringing us down.
Vita got a 10.
God damn.
Arnie got a 10.
Thanks, Vita. Fucking hell.
Well, I just realized that I had proficiency in stealth as as a human, and now I don't have it anymore.
Oof.
Yeah, you're fine. Your new body, you make a bit more noise. You get your horns get caught on branches while you're trying to find wood or other, more vines for the research. It's quite annoying. It's a lot like the stage in puberty, where you start just bumping into everything because your body's a different size every day. But yeah. Okay, so we got a 18, a 17, 2 10s, and what did Corrinth get? And silver. No one rolled for silver.
She isn't here right now, so someone's gonna have to roll for her.
What's her
I can do
proficiency? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, if you can access her page, feel free to roll. You should be able to.
I fucking can't.
Okay, I will do it then. And Corrinth, you got, what, 18? Is that what you said?
19.
19. Awesome. Maybe if I want to sail overnight. Her bonus to stealth probably fairly high. Yeah, +2. So it's okay.
We take a look. See. Yeah.
15.
Hey.
Nice. So we're not getting below a 10. That's good.
Hey.
It's not great, but it's decent.
Right. Okay. Awesome. The night begins. Ox, can I go have you make a perception check for me?
Okay. And is Levi is Proton gonna do his?
Oh yeah. Well, he's still technically asleep. He just like has full awareness.
That was not good. I got 11. The perception check.
I got it. 17 passive with perception.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually lower than my passive perception, so it's a 12 for passive.
Okay. So, with that, Ox, as everyone heads down to go to sleep, and your shift begins, the hours continue to go into the night. You're watching, looking, and you can't help but notice the shores here and just how utterly silent it is. Much like the rest of the tangled woods and the gnarls earth on the island, the water sits absolutely still, unmoving. For the most part, this has made working on the boat pretty easy because there's just no tide moving the water up and down. On the other hand, though, the lack of the typical oceanic and forest sounds really serves only as a reminder of the situation you find yourself in. But the hours pass, and your shift ends, and you're able to go wake up Arrtaron.
Yay! Your turn, buddy.
Alright. Okay.
Sleepy time.
Go. Yes, go get some rest, Ox. And I'll go and sort of take up a position to watch, really watch more of the, like, tree line and stuff like that, but keep an ear out for anything coming out of the water.
Okay, particular focus on water. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
That's an 8.
You look into the water and, you walk up to it, look inside, kind of intrigued by its kind of matte gray color, making it hard to see further into the depths. It's certainly a bit eerie. The water here, there's no reflection in the water. Looking in it, all you see is the gray. You don't see yourself. But your shift goes through, and morning begins to rise. You know it as morning time, Arrtaron, but the change in lighting here is slim. It's extremely cold here as well. So you guys do notice, as some sort of light begins to come in through the clouds, everyone who wakes up, you just find yourselves extremely cold. Might not be the greatest decision to sleep another night without warmth.
I'm gonna snuggle up. I'm gonna, like, creep up behind Ox and snuggle up to his back because it's cold.
Okay.
This is what wakes you.
He just rolls over and surprise and crushes me. I say nothing. I just come up behind you. Feel like arms wrap around you and a tail around your calf.
Ox just gets up like nothing's happening. He's just kind of.
Well, once you lift me, then I'm gonna let go.
Alright, well, since noticing the cold in the morning, I'll start us up a fire.
Do we have the wood for that? Can we burn this, like, goopy, nasty crap?
I believe we can clear the vines from the wood. We need to be
I thought like wood was infected too. Gabrius.
The wood is not in good condition. You do have it takes. That's why this is going to be such a long process. Not only are you building a full canoe, not just a raft, but you're also having to search through the forest for wood that's not just chunk rot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Well,
But there
about-
is lumber out there that's good. The vines haven't wrapped around every single tree. None of the trees look like they're in a good condition, but some of them have lumber that's intact.
hey,
What about
Salvageable.
foliage and stuff? There any
Or like
foliage
kindling?
that looks it can
The
be
foliage
used?
here? There is foliage here, but it's also this, like, there's bushes along the, like, outskirts of this, forested area. But they're not green, they're black, and the leaves are veined, and they have, like, sharp edges on their leaves where you don't think there would have been before in a normal leaf. And in fact, Silver can confirm with you that the leaves here usually aren't as sharp as these ones are.
Welcome back.
So not good to burn then.
Not good to work. It looks like they've been changed in some way or another to
I
an
wouldn't
unusable
trust the
state.
smoke that comes out of those things.
Yes, I was going to say I'm a bit worried that burning any infected material might cause the infection to become airborne.
I prefer not to be reinfected.
Then Ox will go and search for specifically like burn wood, because you can carry a lot of it.
Okay, just a normal day then.
Yeah.
Go with
Did
him
anyone
to
have
start.
anything specific they'd like to do today?
I think me and Proton are probably going to work more on the play.
Hey, I have a specific test I want to try.
Okay, do detail. Corrinth and Ox head out to go find wood. Vito will join you guys as well.
Once we
I
come
want-
back, there is one thing I do want to do. But go ahead, Proton.
Oh, yeah, I want to get a small sample and burn it and see, test the air quality. So I want to basically I want to put it in a like a petri dish but coverable. And then focus. Is there sun? Like a decent amount of sun?
There's not, unfortunately. The clouds above you guys kind of blot out the sun. That's why it's hard to tell day and night.
Okay. Then I will just. I'll take. I'll just go ahead and put a little firebolt. You kind of do a little spurts of fire to try and heat that up enough to.
I could bring out a fire sword and you can use it and cook things on it. That'd be
No.
fun.
Fine, thank you.
So you're looking to put this in like a lidded petri dish and burn it?
Yeah. Actually, I can use
Okay.
prestidigitation to create a small fire to put in there, and so.
Isn't
Okay.
prestidigitation a harmless sensory effect that doesn't actually do anything?
You instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or small campfire, which you can small burn things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Sure.
And then I wanna
that's your
test
specific
the-
test.
the air quality within the petri dish.
Okay. Do you have any tools that would be good to test the air quality with? What tools do you have with you?
Well, I can turn my alchemist tools into anything. So I can turn it into alchemists, brewers, cooks, glassblowers, herbalism, poisoners, kit,
Okay.
thieves, tinkers' tools, or wood carving tools.
Sure. If that's you and Arrtaron's prerogative for the day, go ahead and can I get an either investigation or just straight intelligence check? Actually, no, sorry. Intelligence check or wisdom check. That was the...
Okay.
Well, I was going to say I might continue working on just what some of the samples we do have separately, using my all-purpose tool to work as alchemist supplies.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay.
No,
19.
So for me, would it be an alchemist tools check instead of an intelligence check?
Yeah. But that would still, your alchemist tools, that'd be through intelligence or wisdom. and then with your proficiency modifier.
Okay. So, 30.
Okay, alright. Awesome. So, I'll start with Proton. So you start burning a little bit of the vine. And so, I think at this point, there's not really any way to, like, test air quality in the most, like, specific scientific degree of, like, modern technology.
Yeah.
However, you can sort of use a fermentation tube in this manner, where essentially instead of foam bubbling up on the other side, you're looking for visually altered air.
Yeah.
And so you started burning, and you watch it, you let it sit about 45, 50 minutes. You do see in the fermentation tube, the top of it has begun to fill with a little bit of like a smoke, but you see like little things within, and with your roll looking closer, you see within the smoke little like spherical shaped things floating, very tiny, very, very small. It takes a lot of like really looking into it to see them, but there's little tiny circular shaped things with like spikes that grow and go back in on these things
like,
that are just floating around.
Kind of like they're breathing?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. Okay. And so it is a smoke, and it's like...
There's a smoke that it lets off, but it's within the smoke you see these spherical things. They're about the size of like I believe sea monkeys. Like they're very hard to see. You have to look very close.
Yeah.
It's not like giant globes, but it's like these little tiny things, and with being a test and you're specifically looking, you do see it now.
Cool. Sweet.
Arrtaron, on the other hand... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to let everybody know that it is, in fact, air transmittable.
Possible to go... Okay, yeah. Possible to go airborne.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, don't burn any of that infected Guga.
Yeah. Okay. Arrtaron, with your role, I'm going to give you a choice on what you would like to learn today.
Okay.
You get to choose 2 things out of the 3 here.
Ooh.
You can learn the 4th stage of the infection. You can learn what happens to a soul once it's been infected. And you can learn what kind of soul isn't affected.
Ooh. Those are some
You get 2 of those.
Good questions.
Oh, those are juicy.
Those are juicy. Fuck. Okay, well, the first one is going to be what happens to an infected soul.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you that, or do you want to make both choices?
Go ahead and tell me that first.
Okay. So, doing your research into this and, like, consulting everything you know about the arcane and the world around you, you come to a conclusion through a few tests and through a few alchemical things, a little bit of magic used to, like, simulate a soul as best you can. It's hard to do. Souls are a very divine thing, and as a wizard, it can be a little bit iffy. But from what you can tell, there's little... You know that when something teleports, there is a glow of magic. These do indeed teleport, these pseudo-souls that you're using. But you also know, with your just innate arcana skill, that when something teleports to another plane, you can hear a certain tune associated with each plane. When this teleports, like a tuning fork, the tuning fork you have to use.
Yeah, I was going to say the resonating, sort of like when you use a tuning fork for plane shift.
Yeah. Every plane has its own tune that is played. This does have a tune But with a 30, this tune does not lead to any of the planes of existence that you know of. But you know that souls are teleported to an unknown plane. Nothing in the Great Wheel, though.
Right. Okay. Fuck. That's fucking interesting. Okay. Oh, that's now I have a really hard decision.
What's the second one gonna be? What's it gonna be, bud?
Just because it feels like it's something that that it will be harder to try and reach again. What kind of souls can't be affected?
You find in your pseudo souls you kind of use different denominations of creatures. You find that all types of creatures are affected by this except for aberrations. And that is what you learn.
Hey. Interesting.
And that is about what you guys get through the day. Around this time, Corrinth, Ox, and Vita come back. You guys don't have to roll for the wood. It's easy enough. It just takes time to search for wood, so a few hours of them researching, and you guys are able to come back with enough lumber to continue construction. So what would you guys like to do as you come back? If anything, I believe Corrinth had something.
Yeah, I'm gonna parcel some of that wood out for burning tonight.
Okay. Sounds good. It's easy enough to sort out that stuff. Did anybody else have something they'd like to do today? Okay.
Corrinth?
I think she had to go.
Yeah.
So unfortunately that'll be, she'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just working on a boat now.
Awesome. And you guys are able to see how far.
Rolling.
Yeah.
What are we rolling?
I'll inform everyone about what I learned today.
As will I.
Wait, what did Proton learn? Did I miss that?
I learned that the infection can, in fact, become airborne if it is burned.
Can kill the soul.
And then
That sucks.
I'll let everyone know. So it seems that when someone infected with it dies, the soul is taken to, I'm not sure where exactly, but it's taken to a plane outside of the Great Wheel, which is highly concerning because I don't really know much about anything outside of the Great Wheel.
Could it be limbo?
No, limbo is still a part of the Great Wheel, if I remember correctly.
I mean, this is just Levi theorizing. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I could be wrong, but isn't limbo part of the Great Wheel?
Yeah, Limbo is a part of the Great Wheel. Limbo is the plane, the most pure source of just chaotic force. Souls go there when their host has passed, but there was something happened within their life in which the normal sorting system for souls doesn't work, and so they're put there until they know what to do with that soul.
Wacky.
And then the other thing I learned is that the only kinds of souls that are fully unaffected by the plague are aberrations. So things from another. It seems to be things from another world or another far-off realm. Or I believe even Ladorna considered. I could be wrong, but I think so. Essentially just unnatural things. And they tend to be unnatural.
I want to see if salt water does anything to it. I'm assuming the sea we're in is salty, right?
Yeah, this is salt water.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab like a handful of salt water and carefully walk over to the area-ish where the black vines are and just toss it.
If you go to the shore, you do see the vines like continue into the ocean past where you can see.
Oh.
So they like salt water.
Are there any fish? Like, do the fish look horrible, and are there like lots of dead stuff washed up?
You don't see anything dead washed up. It's just this gray, entirely flat ocean. No movement whatsoever.
So since it's so flat, there been any waves at all?
No, not that you've seen.
So could it be affecting the atmosphere above it?
Possible. Who knows?
The terrain changer. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
But yeah, that shows you what the salt water would do to them. Can I get a... Did anyone else have anything for today?
I think they're just going to work on the ship, right?
Yeah.
Or Corrinth's back. Okay.
Hello. Are we,
Hello.
Just in time.
Ox and everyone's still in the woods?
No,
We'll be back already.
Ah, okay. I was just gonna go around and have a few conversations with people. Like, for instance, while we're working on the ship, look at Ox and kind of like examine him. So like look him up and down a bit. Go on behind him and look. While also working on the ship and
Never pans into his big sweaty muscles, like.
and then just suddenly say, "What exactly about you is half tiefling?"
Physically not much. I was one of the unlucky ones. Typically they tend to take after the tiefling, but I just got Minotaur.
Why do you say it's unlucky?
Pretty much led to my entire childhood being the way it was. I'm not nomadic on purpose.
Ah, I see.
I lost out on a family, a village, a home, because I got the wrong one.
Well, I can tell you, being tiefling isn't always better at times. There's a reason I have an amulet that's able to hide my more devilish features. And besides, being in South Wilson, it isn't just comments you have to worry about. Especially for women, some people have a certain desire for us.
Yeah.
Perhaps even to go as far as, say, a fetish.
Gross. Sorry about that.
Huh.
Can't say I've ever had to experience that one.
Oh, it is not fun. As a child, I was nearly kidnapped by a slaver.
Same, actually. Same.
Really?
Not for the same purposes, but yeah. Been mistaken for one of my more mentally addled brethren before on several occasions.
What did they plan to use you for? Bodyguard? Muscle?
Probably manual labor. Nothing that complex. I didn't think it was that smart.
I see. Was this when you were a child, or?
Yeah, my more formative years. It's been a while. I was before I ran in with the monks. I still don't really know what I wanted to do with my life just yet.
I don't think I could be at a monastery. Too many rules for my liking.
we kind of get over that. Once, I don't know, for me, it was kind of like finally having some structure. It was nice. Instead of just being, wandering.
I understand this. I was a bit more of a wild one as a child, though. My father had to keep me in line and keep an eye on me damn near constantly. But he was a fair man. Hard, but fair. To make it clear, I mean the man who somewhat adopted me afterwards, not my real father. But I remember when I was kidnapped by that slaver being absolutely fucking terrified. Around 10. I knew I'd heard the stories, but I'd lived there for a while. I felt cocky. Such a little shit. I thought I could escape. I was lucky he was always keeping an eye on me. I go from sitting in a cage 1 minute to hearing a scream another, and then my mentor was able to free me. He'd killed the man.
Competent fighter. Impressive.
He is actually. He crushed the man's skull with his bare hand. I'm gonna, look at Ox's muscles again. Ah, damn it, Ladorna took the skull! You could probably crush a skull with your bare hands, couldn't you?
I think so. Both skulls, yeah.
Damn it, Ladorna took the skull. That would have been interesting.
You kept the skull?
She and Borges had killed a man, and Ladorna decided to keep the head for some reason.
Trophy. That's what I would have done.
Ah, wait! The creature you carried. Could you crush its skull?
Oh, maybe.
Might not be a good idea to touch that. Damn.
I'm not a circus act,
I know. I just want to see if she could do it.
Well, probably can. The time comes, maybe you'll get to see it. But for now, I'm gonna focus on the ship,
Alright. And, then, after working on the ship for a bit longer, are Proton and Arrtaron still doing their thing over by the setup alchemy table?
I don't think we are, but I don't know how long it took me to do my little doodad.
Same, so I'm just gonna go with probably.
Well, what are you two doing now, then? Let's go with that.
I am burning some of the stuff in a petri dish to see if it causes exposure by air pollution, whatever.
You guys have definitely concluded your research, because I think
Oh, okay.
Arrtaron told everyone what he learned when he got back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Not too
then
terribly long.
we'll probably be helping with the ship, doing some carving or whatever. Planing those fucking logs into actual usable logs.
Okay. Well, after my little conversation with Ox, after a bit, I'm going to sort of kind of creep around behind Arrtaron and then step on his tail. Not super hard, but hard enough that he can feel it.
Fuck. I think you bent one of my spikes.
I'm gonna look under my boot. It's fine. I'm just helping you get accustomed to your new body. Tails are rather annoying things. Wait till you just catch one in a doorway.
I'm sure that's quite annoying. I haven't had the chance yet.
Oh, there'll be plenty. And then the horns getting caught in your doorway, caught in the doorways, and I've seen you already smack into a few branches with them.
Yes,
Not
I have.
fun. But and now I'm going to wrap my tail, a part of my tail around Arrtaron's, lift it up, so both of our tails are up. Oh, by the way, how long is Arrtaron's tail, out of curiosity?
I haven't actually thought about that yet.
Okay, well, I have like a... Yeah.
Well, if he's...
just for reference, Corrinth has like a 6-foot long tail.
It should probably be as long as he is tall. For balance reasons.
That's fair. I'd say it might be a little bit longer than he is tall, so like probably... I think his tail might in total come out to like 7 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna lift his tail up. I'm gonna take one of my nails and lightly start brushing from the tip of his tail further down. There are different sensations, though, with your new body. The tail, for instance, quite sensitive. Especially on the underside. And then I'm gonna scratch lightly under Arrtaron's tail!
I probably jump at that. Yes, that is quite different.
And when I see him jump, and now how nervous he is, I'm gonna have like this absolutely wicked smirk on my face. And I'm gonna step a little closer to Arrtaron and slowly start reaching up the horns. While annoying. I wish people could see Adrian's camera right now, it's very funny. And if he lets me, I'm going to take a nail again and start lightly scratching along at the very base of one of his horns. Also quite sensitive.
Yes, I can tell.
Oh, you're just as fun to mess with, I see.
Yes, I've made it clear before I don't like physical contact.
Fair enough. And with that, I'll let his tail go. By the way, because no one's asked, I'm going to lift my tail up again, and there's a small glint in the light when I move it in certain ways. I'm going to pull out one of my daggers, and I'm going to take the face of it, and I'm going to tap on the top of my tail with it. And it doesn't make a smacking sound like skin does or flesh. It sounds harder, almost like there's a covering of some sorts on it.
These things are very odd.
This isn't really all tieflings. This is some, I don't know, mutation from my mother specifically. It's some sort of, I suppose, as I understand it, some sort of chitinous covering of some sort. Not quite as hard as an insectoid, but harder than normal flesh. I can still feel things through it, but not as much. Mother had hers on her chest. Grandmother had hers on her face. Always the women in our family.
That's quite interesting.
Comes with a few bad side effects as well. And with that... No, luckily I don't shed. Luckily I do not shed. That
Just
would
leave
be
a tail
absolutely
tube.
appalling. That would be appalling if I shed.
Just leave a tail tube every so often.
And with that, I'm going to get back to work on the boat.
Alright. Yeah, you guys get back to another day of work on the boat. The day goes through, the work goes good. You guys are about Getting closer, you guys think you'll finish it out about night tomorrow. And yeah, the night comes once more. So what are your guys' arrangements? As well, before that, can I actually get a group stealth check again?
Does stealth check still apply for lighting a fire?
For this, yes.
Okay. That's a 5.
Oof.
Oh,
I mean-
no.
I mean, Brennan, you did also roll sleight of hand.
Did I roll sleight of
Yeah,
hand?
you did.
Oops. My bad.
I also rolled sleight of hand, so don't worry, Brennan.
Okay, I got a 7
Boys.
that time.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
All right, Arrtaron.
16.
Okay. Proton, because I got Oxes.
17.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
everybody.
Silver.
5.
All right, Corrinth.
17.
Hell yeah, Corrinth.
8 from Vita.
We got 2
Oh,
out.
no.
That's
Yeah, we're
really
lower
bad.
this time. We're gonna get
Yeah,
fucked on this
pretty
night.
I could be wrong, but
So
I
what
think
are
I
your
heard Gabe
arrangements for
say an
tonight?
8.
What's that?
I think I heard Gabe say Vita got an 8.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, are we? Did we have a long rest at any point recently?
Yeah.
You did
The
last
night
night
before.
when you were taking your rest. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Even though
cool.
you
Because
took watch. Yeah.
I was still at half hit points, so I was like, "Why the fuck
I
is this
see.
happening?"
Yeah, everyone's long rested by now. This is actually the second long rest you guys are taking on the shore here.
Okay.
Go ahead and if you guys are doing a watch, who's taking watch? If people are doing special things tonight, yeah.
I'm down for the same thing as last time.
Yeah, I'll also kind of
Assist.
be watching.
Yes.
Silva, do you want to take watch with me?
Sure.
Ox's first watch, and then Arrtaron and Silver's second. Ox and Proton.
Yeah, buddy, I got you. I got your back like a butt crack.
It's go fuck again. It just jumped. It landed on 13 and popped on over to the 1.
Oh, God.
A 13 for
fucking-
perception.
No, well, I guess I got a nat 1, but
Oh my
passive
God, both of
perception
you
is
got
12.
nat ones.
Yeah.
What is going on? All right, I'm switching to physical. Fuck this garbage.
I don't think Proton. I don't think you can make a perception check.
He can. He's got full vision. He
Yeah,
can
I've
see.
got
You've got
full
full
vision.
vision.
I've got full hearing.
I think your passive still works, but I don't think you can like actively make rolls while doing your rest.
Oh, okay.
but you
Yeah,
have a
okay.
What do
passive
we-
17.
So in this case, Levi, it's helping you.
I'll take my passive. That's okay.
Can I take my passive too?
What are we rolling?
Okay.
So,
You guys are
so me
sleeping.
and
Ox is on watch right now, and
Oh,
Proton,
true.
the way that
This
he
is
sleeps, he can
consistent.
see everything.
Silver is trancing.
Okay. Yeah, with a what was your total Ox?
I've got 3.
With a
I
3
guess
Ox.
that's my total.
You're sitting there. You kind of get
At my toes.
you notice something tonight that you weren't paying attention for this time, but you're now making the connection. And it kind of distracts you from everything else, but you notice Arrtaron's new body snores loudly.
Yeah, can you make the noise for me, please?
That's terrible.
That's so annoying.
Do I have a spell to make people sleep without snoring?
I
There should be one.
cast clear airway.
All the planes crash.
Cast
Alright,
thaumaturgy and make your voice loud as fuck so you snore really loud.
Okay. You are on watch, Ox, and you're just noticing this with Arrtaron. As you do Proton, you
Yes,
hear
sir.
the sound of a and like an impact behind Ox.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
I'll go at the
How
tree.
close?
Oh Jesus!
Like it looks. If you hear it and you like are you choosing to turn and look?
Yeah. I'll power up and then turn and look.
You see something power up, Ox, and then you see Proton. You look behind him. You see a creature, like a winged creature, land behind Ox and then obscured by his large form.
Ox, look out! There is something behind you.
Can I react to him saying a thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and spin, and then instantly, like, I'm just gonna try and spin and grapple whatever this thing is.
Okay.
Would any of
Go
us
ahead and
start
make
here?
an athletics check as you turn around and you try and grab what looks to be this creature. Jordan, could you describe what it looks like?
Whoa!
So,
Jordan's back.
you see a brown owling. He is a bit taller than you, funny enough. He's just very lengthy. He looks a bit nerdy with these wide circle lens goggles. And he has a staff in his hand and he tries poking you, but as soon as he tries poking you, you grab him by the neck, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I got a 24 to grapple.
Okay, yeah. So you go ahead and grapple his neck. Go.
What is this thing?
Mate, can you let go of my throat, please?
At this point, I'm gonna yell at everybody. Everyone, wake up! It is an intruder.
Up right now. Yeah, I'm
Hold on, it talks. And Ox is gonna slowly drop this man. Ready his greatsword.
No. Oh God. Oh bloody hell! You got a grip on you, eh?
That's Canadian.
He's like holding onto his staff, can hardly breathe. He's just like, oh, I'm here.
Sorry,
I'm here to rescue y'all. I'm here to help you. Oh God. My name. Oh, sorry. Hang on. One second. I'm Doran Featherman. Nice to meet you. Doran, yes.
You big lanky idiot! Why are you here?
What the? Oh my star! Is that Silva? Oh my God!
Is he like a southern dandy?
Southern dandy /
I love that.
Silva, please. He like runs over to Silver, like starts like his feathers are like immediately in your face, like can't believe his eyes.
Angry. Big plant.
I apologize. I did not mean to intrude on all y'all's sleepings, but no, I'm here to help you, and I'm here to take you to a wonderful place outside of this awful mess you guys got yourselves in.
God, show me some proof.
Let's go. All right. What?
I believe it was the Great Mother. The Great Mother sent me on over.
I don't know what that is.
Who is that?
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Where did you come from?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen new people in a while, and I'm very, very excited. It's just so great.
You guys
my
hear
acquaintance
rustling
Can I
in
do a
the
health
bush
check?
behind you, and you guys see like a humanoid figure running out of bushes with a sword drawn. Ox, Silver, and Arrtaron, you guys all recognize this person.
Ah, there she is. She's my good friend.
This is the barkeep Shaquille from Wahalov.
Holy shit.
Oh my
And she
God.
comes running with a sword,
What
and she's
the-
like, Dorn, I heard something.
I'm gonna throw a flask at her of a sticky white substance, and that's me casting web. That's me casting web at her.
Okay, is that a saving throw? What's the case here?
Yeah, that's a dex saving throw.
That's a dex saving throw. Never been more ready to make a saving throw in my goddamn life. Dexterity save.
Are you ready to fail it or?
That is a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, shit.
Oh God.
You see you throw that at her, and you see she like jumps out of the way, and you see she pulls from her pocket. She pulls out a fucking gun and points it at you.
I am not afraid of you.
Shaquille, these folks are nice. We're scouting for survivors. Remember?
Well, you threw something at me.
What the fuck is going on?
Wait a second.
That's fine.
Wait a goddamn second. You see she looks at Ox and Silver.
I wave.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Done fucked up
Stop
coming back
waving.
here. And you see she pulls out her sword again and she just like points it at Ox's throat.
It appears my acquaintance would like to gut you. My apologies.
That's cute. And then Ox will point his great sword at hers.
No, friends, please.
Let's all just talk
What
this
did you
out.
all do now?
What's going
What did
on?
you all do now?
Can we all go back to sleep? That'd be nice.
I do not believe sleep is a good idea at this moment.
I mean, we all know each other. Well,
So, my partner here, Shaquille.
We are acquaintances of the
I
briefest
don't know
time.
you.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
Not this body, but you know me.
He's the white-tailed cowboy, or the white-haired cowboy. You remember that one?
white-tailed.
The white-tailed man.
White-tailed fox.
And you see she looks back at you, Ox. Go ahead, take a swing. Finish the job. You
What
realize
job do you
that
want us
you
to finish?
taking that ship killed all of us, you bastard!
Well, fuck this. I'm casting Melf's acid arrow at the bitch.
I'm.
Hold on now. Hold
Okay,
on now.
attack
Does
roll.
a 21? Does a 21 hit?
Ox will attempt to.
I'm just gonna back
Hey,
up
21
out of
hits.
this because this doesn't involve me.
Ox is hold on though.
Yeah.
Ox is gonna attempt to he's gonna attempt to intervene and pull this woman out of the way because now he recognizes her.
That'll be initiative from Proton and Ox then.
Okay.
I
If
do
it
get
does,
advantage.
if it does in fact hit, that's a 14.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We
Reroll.
rolled the same. Fuck. Okay.
All right. I only take one this time because it's just a reroll. Oof. Oh no, you beat me big time.
Yeah, that's 14 damage. Melfs.
Yeesh.
Okay. You deal 14 damage. You guys see that this like arrow of acid goes through and like hits her in the back of the neck, and you see that it like spreads throughout this like acidic compound as it makes like blood begin to pour as she turns around, and she is going to run at you and she is going to try and hit you with her sword.
Okay.
Oh, bloody hell.
I make a move to intervene again. This is clearly a bad thing that's happening right here.
Shaquille, do you need help there?
It'd be great.
No.
Ox, go and make an initiative against Quill.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for initiative as well.
God damn! Can I get like a good roll, please? All right.
I got
That's
7.
a 14 for her.
Sit.
I got
I'm gonna sit in the
19.
sand and watch this.
Okay, Ox, you actually won
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, cool. So Ox will then grab Shaquille and say, Silver, give me some heals magic now. Gonna toss Shaquille over to Silver, and then try and step in the way between her and Proton.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a 3rd level healing word.
Okay, go ahead and roll to heal.
You're really good at
Okay.
that, Silver.
Thumbs up. 10.
A gleam
10?
in her
Okay.
eye.
You heal her for 10, and you see she kind of calms down, but she still has her gun pointed at Proton.
Now, Shaquille,
Don't. Why are you shooting people, Proton?
She had a gun at me. She was yelling. This is a high-stress situation.
I
Is there
appreciate
not
you letting me know.
Is there
It's
not
okay. It's
a
okay.
point into attacking?
It's okay. I appreciate your attempt to protect the group, but we know this person. We know her.
Oh.
Everybody, let's just calm down here.
now Shaquille, pay the refrigerator, no mind, okay?
Refrigerator.
Birdman, I will kill you. Do not.
I'm sorry, I never seen your kind before.
Proton, calm down.
Refrigerator, no. What?
Proton, we're not trying
Refrigerator.
to.
I
Proton.
like that.
Archtaron, I will not
Please.
stand here and be insulted by a walking featherball.
Excuse
Proton.
me, I'm not a
I do that.
featherball.
I do.
I
got
was
the
not
feathers.
talking about you.
Proton,
Okay.
are less aggressive, you might actually get help.
Okay.
If this is the kind of help,
calm.
if this is the kind of help we want, where they approach us by pointing a gun at us and yelling at us, then I do not want their help.
Then you can say here, I would like to get off.
For that.
Proton, I will say it's fair why they're angry. We did kind of fuck their whole island over.
My dad died.
Now, Shaquille, remember what we had, the breathe in, breathe out kind of feeling, you know?
You see, she like breathes in, breathes out, but she's like half orc, so it's like a big like.
Gabe, by the way,
okay
she's
now.
taking additional 2d4.
Okay.
Just because that's how acid arrow works. It's 5 extra
Okay.
damage.
Now,
Five extra damage.
if I may interject here, what exactly did y'all do to Shaquille and such?
And
Real
some
quick,
of
I'm
our
gonna
not our bright
cast
days. We
lesser restoration on her
yeah, go ahead.
because poison.
Yeah,
Ox, would you like to explain it, or do you want me to explain it?
yeah, go ahead.
So the easiest way to put it is we didn't do anything directly to Shaquille. It's what we didn't do, technically. We, or three of us at least, were on the island of Whalev when the first cases of the Devil's Blood Plague arrived there. Don't judge me, I stutter a lot.
it's like an
I
allocated
don't think I didn't hear that, Christy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So y'all,
Caught red-handed.
y'all kind of were responsible for leaving them on that island there, huh?
Not me,
Yes.
I'm new here. I'm
Not
gonna freeze my hand.
Me either, but I can't say that
As
does
am I.
track for my mother.
three of the people here are not. Three of us are. That is why we are. That's why at least I have begun working to try and find a cure for the plague.
Well, that's mighty funny. You see, Shaquille, they're looking for a cure now. There's no need for this.
Make a persuasion check, Doran.
Oh, sure thing.
I thought you were about to ask me, and I was like, "Fuck."
7 still.
Oof.
I'll make that a 12.
Hey, oh my god.
Okay.
Flash of genius on this random owl.
Yeah, he's trying to help me out, so I'll do that.
He's a
I'm
cute.
just
We like him.
wondering if they are appropriate to take to Golden Town.
Well, I mean, we're always welcome anyone in Golden Town, you know, as long as they can work and they can help. But
Where's
considering the circumstances, it does seem like y'all folks are a little bit rude. Now, Golden Town is...
Now, wait just a goddamn moment. Now, we are not the rude ones. You approached us in the middle of the night.
Now,
I would
if
say
I may.
we did not handle the introductions in a polite manner on either side.
I think
that is fair. I did kind of stumble upon y'all and got very excited. My apologies.
He's very excitable.
Yeah. So, actually, funny enough, Silver and I, oh my, we know each other, which is quite interesting. Silver, your your parents, they're gonna be so happy when they see you.
Oh, they're still alive!
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw
over
that
at-
body pile and I got really sad.
They're over at the Golden Town, and oh my, did they miss y'all greatly?
Silver, can this owl be trusted?
Yeah, he's a bit goofy, but yeah, he's fine.
Silver and I used to fly around when I was doing trades. It was great. It was a great time.
He would come around trading with his father and people.
Of course. But as of right now, Shaquille and I, we're kind of busy at the moment, looking for something mean, something bad.
What is it do you know what it is you're looking for? What it looks like? Anything like that?
Well, it's this. Well, you see, it's this gigantic puffball of some kind of hair and sort.
Rose.
What?
Did it have oddly perfect golden hair in it?
Oh my, gorgeous, yeah, so gorgeous. Oddly
Okay,
beautiful.
so unless there's more than one, we already killed it.
Oh no, my friend. This thing is, you know it when you see it. It's going around the golden town by the name of the Floof, I believe. Something of the sort.
Is
The
it
floof.
oddly adorable?
Not when you get too close, dearie.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, I think we only found a tuft.
Is it?
That's
Where is this
fair.
golden town?
It's on the southern part of the Archipelago.
Ooh.
We can't really get there unless it's a 13-day trek, I believe. Completely straight, you know what I mean?
Like
All right.
by boat, it's 13 days. If
Oh
we
no.
just-
We do not use boats, sir. We do not use boats.
Why is
That's
that?
right. Boats.
Now
Right
that
then.
no, not even that, my missus. Not everyone can fly, as a perchance, you know. So the boats, for some odd reason, when you try and leave, there's a big reason why a lot of people haven't left Golden Town yet. When you try and leave, something gets you, something big and nasty.
Meaning there's something in the water.
We don't. I mean, yeah. Golden Town was recently attacked by this gigantic black tentacle. Smashed over the entire goddamn thing. Terrifying. Worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I see. Just if you don't mind my asking, is what island of the archipelago is Golden Town on, or what was the island?
He's gonna use his giant staff that he has, and he's just gonna like start like making a terrible map, probably just like, and then like
Just
Gabe,
circle.
scribbles badly.
Gabe, I
Yes.
could be, or Gabe, if correct me if I'm wrong. Did the map of the Sladolian Empire have the Riker archipelago on it?
Yes, because the Rye Archipelago is Sladol's only
subsidiary of-
successful colonization.
Okay, then I will pull out the map of the Sladolian Empire that we have.
Oh great, that saves me a lot of work, and I just start like messing with the sand in my feet, just like that's great.
Do you know what of these islands? Do you know which one it's on?
I point directly to the island, Gabriel.
It is a small unnamed island north of Halo.
Okay.
It's the first one up north.
Yeah, it's about right there.
Wait, first
Yeah,
one.
that's
First
Wait,
one north of
I
where
wanna-
I live. Okay.
I'm gonna look at the map.
Yeah, sorry, I'm waiting for the world map to load on
Yeah,
my
same.
thing.
I see it. I know which one it is. I see it.
And where is it? It's north of the of
It's like the
Wahalo?
first. It's
The
like the
first
first
north
one named
one, yeah.
one north. Yeah.
The big one or the small one?
Is it like the doubles or like the little two double islands or what?
Or is it the big one?
It's the double ones, I believe. It's like the small one and the double.
With like a little smattering of trees on there.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
No,
gonna
not
be
the
smaller one
trees.
at the bottom.
Yeah, the smaller one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Everybody
this
listening, we will
one-
post it to the Twitter, and I'll get the map working for stream next time.
Yay!
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 Right,
Means
but
you,
that
social
right
media
there,
manager.
that's the greatest place I think I've ever seen. It's called Golden Town. Oh, such a savior to so many folk. Mostly, almost every survivor of the Rye Archipelago blood plague situation here has made it there. And thank God the mother was there to save us all. You know.
Who is this mother you keep talking about?
Oh, she's great. She's absolutely fantastic. I love her to death.
What did I know
Tell us about her.
Gabe?
I'll look over to Shaquille. Is it someone from where he live, or is it someone from another island?
Make a charisma check.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't like us. She's still
well,
a lot
hey, at
like
least
us.
at least my charisma is not negative anymore.
Oh, that's good.
Well, that's fair. Mine still is.
2.
Hey.
I'm sure
Just
you'll
a
find
flat
out when you
2.
get there.
I had also asked Doran, is it Doran?
Oh, well, wait.
The owl?
Yeah, it's Doran.
What the Great Mother was like.
Okay. Yeah, you asked Doran what the Great Mother's like.
Oh, the Great Mother. Oh my, she is so beautiful, so nice too, so insanely nice. And I forgot, Silver. Your mama. Your mama. She's the leader of these scouts here that I'm part of. She's the leader of the factions. Oh, she's fantastic.
Have I met the mother before I left?
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you met her unless you met her when you were exiled. I'm not too sure.
I wasn't technically exiled. I kind of left because they were like mean, but you know.
Oh, 100%. Darling, we were rooting for you. We were trying to get you back on in here. Your whole family was rooting for you. We tried to protest, but I can't really protest all that much because of the whole trade situation, you know? If I were caught protesting, I'd probably lose my job.
Yeah.
But don't worry. You believe me, Silver. They were rooting for you.
What's the situation on the rest of the islands?
Is there coffee in this world?
There is coffee.
Yeah,
There is
Justin
coffee.
drinks
Yeah.
Arrtaron also drinks a little bit.
Now,
I think he drinks a lot of it.
the islands. Oh, they're looking mighty bad. I gotta be honest. Not a whole lot of people around, which is why I was very excited when I saw your guys' ship crash. I tried to find any form of survivors. You guys really should have put up some kind of signal flare or something, because I was looking for you guys for like 4 days. Oh boy, it was mighty long time.
Well, the
actually been
foliage
thinking
around
about
here
that recently.
is a bit. The trees around here are a bit bad, and there was the entire forest fire.
That is fair. I did go over there, but I guess I just missed it.
I had an idea of something, but I was a bit afraid to do it just because it seems like a lot of these creatures tend to be attracted towards magic, and it is a magical effect that would have brought.
That is
Well,
true. That is
We
true.
could have simply started a fire without magic, but that's besides the point. You're here to take us to this golden town.
Oh no! Sorry, ma'am. Seems like Shakril don't really trust y'all that much, and I kind of have to go on her side there.
That's fair.
I trust them, so they're good enough.
Silver. I could take you at any point, but you know, I can't really speak for your group there.
You aren't bad. I'd give them a chance.
Shakril, do you think, if I may, Shakril, do you think they can help us out with this whole the floof thing, eh?
You see, she's kind of like looking around at everybody, like looking over Corrinth, Vita, Arrtaron, Ox. She kind of looks at Arrtaron a bit.
Yeah, we can definitely take care of the rabbit problem.
Where's Bellator?
He didn't make
That's
it.
where we were heading when our ship crashed. He, as far as I know, he's not dead, but he's not with us. He's somewhere in Hillston.
Did you do everything you could?
Yes.
Make
I don't
a
know- I don't
persuasion
know.
check with advantage.
Can I help him with this?
Oh God. Oh no. Levi, be ready for a flash of genius, please. Okay, first one's an 8.
Oh,
4, so an 8. I'll add 5 to make it a 13. Why, help me out. Oh wait, no, he's gone. Fuck.
no! I will
unfortunate
speak for Levi. I speak for Levi. I give him a flash of genius.
I heard Levi.
Levi, are you back? Please tell me you're back, Levi.
No, brother. I feel like the time has passed.
Damn it. Okay, so 13.
Look, Dorn. Don't turn anyone away. Don't leave people that need help. If they can help us with our issue, they can go back. But none of the Wahela folk are going to be happy to see them.
I mean, that's understandable now, but everyone deserves a fair chance, right? And they look like they need help. No offense.
Taken.
Hey, what do you... They need to do a little extra. My whole town needed help,
Yeah.
and they didn't bat an eye.
We're more than happy to offer help. We,
They can make up for it now. You said so long as people are able to work in this village, they're welcome, right?
if I'm being fully honest with you, we were not in a capable spot when that happened, and we did not know what to do, and, if I'm being honest, our natural reaction was to save ourselves. Is that the best option? Probably not, but it's what we picked. Now we're wanting to make amends for a lot of problems we caused along the way.
You can join us. I'll let Doran fill you in on the details. I'm gonna do a perimeter check.
We also finish our night's sleep, please.
How long has it been?
It's about 3 hours into Ox's shift. 3 hours into Ross.
I'll stay up with whoever. You know, I'm kind of a night person anyway.
Night owl, you could say. But
You've always been funny,
I
so
hold my hand up for a high five.
Yep, five that back.
I believe me and Silver were going to take the second half of the watch, so that's fine. You can join us.
Alrighty. Oh, before I forget, I'm sorry. Oh man, I was so excited. I saw the shit fall and everything like that. But you big guy, I found something for you. Hang on, he's gonna reach into like his pouch that he has here. It's kind of a big thing. Pulls out this giant set of armor. I think it's what it is.
Oh, my dragon armor!
It looks like something that you could fit in, man. Oh god, it was such a long way down, but I tried looking for survivors or anybody, something, you know. So
You pulled this out,
Did you
right?
swim?
well, yeah, my feathers get a little bit soggy, but I was all good.
You pulled
When
my
did you
armor
learn to
out, right?
swim? Last time you almost drowned, remember?
Yeah, but hey, I use that as a learning opportunity.
Wow. I really appreciate that.
Well, of course. I didn't know if anyone else was able to wear it since everyone's so small and all.
Okay, how far into this armor did I get before the ship went down?
You're about halfway through it. So it's not entirely usable, but you do have it now.
Nice.
But I did see quite a few dead bodies. I'm sorry for y'all's loss.
It's quite a few of our crew.
And some kind of dead horse on the shore.
We don't talk about that.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
It's it was a bit of an hard one on one of our friends.
We were attacked by multiple large, goopy-looking creatures.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those guys are nasty.
I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what happened on the ship. I was dead.
He was dead.
Oh, you were dead now.
Yes, about 2 days ago I was dead.
Well, congratulations on coming back to the day of the living.
Thank you.
Of course. Y'all get your sleep. I'm so sorry. I just get really excited when I get to give gifts.
All right. And I guess me and Silver will take up watch.
Yeah, no.
Ox is actually going to spend the rest of the night working on this armor, trying to fix it up as much as he can and add to it as much as he can with lackluster tools.
Oh, I don't know if I don't know if
after.
anyone else can use it or not. Actually,
What?
my all-purpose tool.
I only have Smith's tools.
Oh, I mean, if you have Smith's tools, then it's not going to be any of help. Never mind.
Okay.
Because I can just turn them into any kind of. I can turn it into any kind of tool.
Well, that's kind of neat.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
think,
stay up as well since I'm already awake.
I think we're all just staying up.
Um,
You guys all staying up?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, yeah. There's a fire going. You guys are just sitting there. Vita's sitting there. Vita's looking at you, Doran. This tiefling.
Do I got something on my beak?
I'm I'm sitting like right next to
No,
the fire.
just I've never seen this. Is this like an elf thing?
Oh, me now? No, miss. I'm just I'm a bird.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Who's talking?
Dorn and Vita.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bird, miss. Just a subsect of some aviary species.
Hmm. Fair
Now
enough,
what?
I
Now
guess.
what? Now what might you be?
I'm a tiefling.
Neither of you have
Aw.
never seen what the other looks like. The species.
No, I know what she is. I just like to ask.
Why would you ask such an obvious question?
That's honestly, I do appreciate that.
Oh yeah, of course. I just want to make sure. I mean, considering this guy died, apparently, I don't know where he is anymore. You know, I don't.
He's tiefling now, obviously. I'm gonna put a motion my thumb over towards Arrtaron.
I'm looking like squinting. I suppose so.
Just to help Dorian, I'm gonna get up and go stand next to Arrtaron. See? Horns. And I'm gonna move my tail around. Oh no, I'm gonna grab Arteron's tail again and lift his tail up with mine again. Tail.
Arrtaron visibly cringes when she grabs his tail.
Is that like how y'all say good night? I mean, I could grab my feathers here, and you just see us.
No, I don't know why she keeps doing this. I don't like it.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Makes him uncomfortable, that's why I'm doing it.
I see.
And
I
I'll
see.
let go of his tail. He unfortunately didn't get wings like I have.
Well,
Yes, instead I just got a big brain.
well, it's nice to meet y'all, and I'm very, very excited to be on an
Thanks,
adventure.
anyway.
He just turned around and showed you his butt.
Pretty much.
He
Pretty much.
Did we just view Doran's cloaca real quick?
Yeah. I'm a very open
He's
person.
grabbing his own ass.
Why did he do that?
I'm a very open person. I'm very friendly.
You're gonna smack on
That's
the back
what
of the
I got
head with a
going
wing.
on.
Here, take a look at my cloaca real quick. I'm gonna hand
Holy
off
shit. I'm dying.
Could
I
be
like
like,
this
we've talked about this, don't do that, that's weird.
I'm curious, what
this
is it
character.
like? What is it like being covered in feathers?
What's it like having a cloaca?
Well, honestly, it's kind of comfortable. You know, kind of.
Old wipe.
I think I do have a cousin, and back at the homeland, and oh man, he one time burned off all of his feathers, looked like a roast chicken. No, it was not comfortable. Swear not, man. Anyway, gosh, I'm so ready for you guys to help us out. Ooh, but we got to be careful now. This floof menace is he's a bad boy.
What kind of work do you need at this golden town?
And what
Oh,
can you
well.
tell us
Well,
about
I'm
this
a
thing?
I'm a scout, you know, so I kind of get to fly around and get to look for survivors. That's my whole thing. I was saved by some scouts from Golden Town one time, and I appreciate them so much that I decided to join their ranks. It was a good time.
I see.
While Dorian's going on and on, by the way, I'm going to be very curious and I'm gonna reach out and start petting his feathers with the finger.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Corrinth, you should ask permission first.
No, it's okay. I get it all the time. I'm not really from around here, so a lot of folks like to feel my feather skin.
I have
See,
feathers
He doesn't
too.
mind it.
Yeah, but you ever pet Silver? She's got wonderful wings, wonderful, fantastic wings.
I have touched her wings before. They're quite lovely.
Mm-hmm.
They're soft
Fantastic.
and fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Petting each other now. He starts feeling your leathery wings.
I mean, if he
I'm gonna
wants
pull
to.
your tail. Just a little bit.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'll reach out a wing
Tighten
towards
stuff, I'll flop
Dorian
around.
if he wants to touch. But then when Silver pulls my tail, that's actually going. How hard is she pulling it?
Not very hard.
That's just gonna make me jump a bit, and I'm gonna like start trying to wiggle it out of your grasp.
I'm gonna hold on to it, and I'm looking at the shiny chitin. And then I'm gonna like the keratin, whatever, chitin, keratin, chitin. Chicken.
I said chitin too.
Look at all the chicken.
Look at all those.
You know how when you grab a dog's tail and then you can just kind of shake the end of it and then the tip flops around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that to your tail.
I'll tolerate that for about 2.5 seconds. Alright, that's enough, and I'll roughly jerk it out of your hand. And if that doesn't do it, I'm gonna reach back with my hand and jerk it out.
When you're pulling hard, I'm gonna let go and it's gonna come back at you.
Luckily, I have great control over my tail, so I can stop it.
Or do you want to pet her?
I'm all good, but thank you so much. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go. Oh, Spore. Sorry.
Oh, you haven't met Spore yet?
I have not. Is this some kind of potted plant?
You see a little
used to be
a cute little like a bush creature with two glowing yellow eyes.
No, that's just adorable.
Behind Silver.
Now how you do, little fella? He like puts out his like feathery hand.
You see it like puts out like a little twig hand and it like taps yours.
Oh well.
And it just looks at you.
You know, I was good friends with your owner here, quite a long time ago, and she's one heck of a person, I bet.
Fucking weird.
That is correct. Yes, I am. That is amazing, Silver. I can't believe you already awakened some kind of twig person. You are, farther along than I am.
Know the horse that you saw on the beach?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that also used to be awakened.
Oh my, poor thing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he wanted to run away from everybody and decided to drown himself on the sand.
No, he died.
He died a miserable death on the ship.
He loved
along with everyone else.
Oh well, that's quite upsetting, to say the least. Rest in peace. And he's gonna do like one of those like little like meditation prayer hands and like start like Okay. I've said my piece.
How old are you now, by the way?
Oh, I'm about about 250. Around 250 now.
250?
Around there, yeah.
How long do owlins live?
Same as elves.
I thought they had like shorter lives or something. So I'm like, the timeline here may not add up.
Nah, in Old Samardal they live the same lifespan as elves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought they were like only alive for like 35 years and they're gone.
Right.
That's kobolds.
Mm-hmm. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and pray for myself and all y'all others. And he's just gonna go off and meditate.
Of course.
Okay. Does anybody have anything specific they'd like to do tonight, or do you guys just want to go through the night?
There's one thing I wanted to do.
Okay.
Since we're going to be up for a while, just sort of like in general waiting for Shaquille to come back and whatnot, I'm gonna try and commune with the essence of the scourge that I have.
You have the commune spell?
No, I'm essentially, we've done this before where I try and I've just tried to reach out to them before.
Right. Okay, so this will be like contacting Bezit for Ladorna in the past. So let me go ahead and get my dice.
Okay.
While he's doing that, Gabe, before I had said I got a bunch of like ingredients for various poisons and stuff, could I craft anything?
Where did you get those ingredients?
Doten.
Okay. If you wanted to, you could try and craft, a basic poison.
Could I craft an antitoxin?
Yes, it would be a bit harder to do, though. Actually, no, sorry, antitoxin, that's an herbalism kit, makes antitoxin.
Okay.
Oh, come on, armor.
You could still try to, it'd just be harder and you wouldn't have proficiency bonus. Unless you're proficient with herbalism kits.
No, I am not.
Okay. In that case, probably not with antitoxin.
Alright, well, if we're just gonna sit here, I'll craft a basic poison then.
Okay. Sounds good. Can you go ahead and make either a dexterity, intelligence, dexterity or intelligence check? You add your proficiency bonus since you're proficient with Poisoner's Kit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 23.
23. Yeah, you definitely craft the basic poison.
Cool.
Alright, awesome. And as for you, Arrtaron, pulling out the Scourge's remains, can you go ahead and roll me a D100?
Yep. Okay. I don't think that's good. I rolled an 18.
You reach out to this essence, kind of just taking in the absolute silence of the surroundings you're in, but nothing answers back.
Alright. I'll sort of put that away for now. That's all I was trying to do. This night, at least.
Awesome.
Hello, Corrinth.
Yes, Proton.
I see you are mixing some liquids. May I ask, what are you making?
Just some basic poison.
Wonderful. What are you using to make them, if I may ask?
I don't actually know what goes into a poison, so I'm just going to show Proton the various things to use it. Did that go into it?
Fascinating. I did not know you had interest in poisoning. If you would like, I can help you sometime.
Sure. So long as you don't plan to run any human trials on me.
Ha! 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 Funny. You are not human. You are a tiefling.
Get fucking owned, loser.
So long as you don't plan to try and test this plague on me.
I do not plan on testing on any of you. Maybe that half-orc, but we will see. I still do not trust her. What I am saying, Corrinth, is keep an eye on her. I will be doing the same.
I'm gonna look over at the half-orc and shrug. As long as you don't do it when we are in the town, then I have no issue with it. Tests must be done.
Yes. Tests must be completed.
I will say, though, speaking of trust, despite the fact that you wish to test such a deadly thing on anyone, and coming from Magistar, doesn't exactly instill a lot of trust in you.
That is fair. However, I would still like to see the fall of Magistar. I understand that it is a shady organization that has many spies. However, I ask that you trust me. I have not done anything to hurt you yet, have I?
I'm gonna give Proton a little smirk and go, yet. And that is exactly what I have been taught to prepare for.
I am sorry, I do not understand. The complexities of language still escape me.
here's the thing, and I'm gonna get a little closer to Proton. So long as you keep your damned experiments away from me, and you don't fuck me over, we're good. Otherwise, I have no problem pulling your circuits out. Understood?
Ha! I do not have circuits. That is funny.
I'll find something to pull out in there.
It's got really aggressive out of nowhere.
Good luck.
I'll just give him a curt nod and go back to what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'll turn around and walk away.
Yo, 10 bucks on Proton though.
Thanks, Ox.
So we've definitely done more than enough scenes. So the night passes. And the morning comes. What would you guys like to do today?
Wait, Gabe, I wanted to roleplay working on my armor. There's a one dragon scale.
It's just 25 minutes of the sound of hammering.
There's another dragon
What are
scale.
you gonna role play out? Just the sweat running down Ox's brow as he hammers away and puts these scales on. What are you role
No,
playing?
I really like the idea. There's just this massive fucking cow, like crouching in the corner, just like putting individual scales into a socket, just hitting it with a hammer one time and moving on.
Alright.
Oh, like doing
Yeah.
very fine, delicate work.
I think Dorn is gonna be looking for Shaquille.
She's around. She's kind of like walking on the outskirts of the shore where it starts to turn.
Alright then. I'm gonna ask her, Shaquille, now, it looks like they got some kind of boat set up now. We were told that's not a good idea. Do you think they should still go through with that whole situation?
Have you told them everything?
I believe so. Maybe some things might have slipped my mind. I'm not too good at this yet, Shaquille. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, if they would like to take it, they can. Can your water walking take all of them?
I'm not too sure now. There is quite a lot of them. Maybe Silver can help us out. You know, I know she's also a druid. Hey, Silver, you got yourself water walk?
Yep.
Well, we could use that just in case that boat thing don't work out all that much.
Right. Yeah. As long as they're willing and they know what they're getting themselves into, I have no issue.
All right, Dan. How about we all start traveling now, huh? I shout on out to everybody.
All right.
How exactly are we getting there?
Well, we
You said the
walking.
boat's dangerous.
Boats are in fact very dangerous. However, if you are very fond and attached to that boat, I think you could take it. We just gotta be very careful.
I'm fond and attached to living.
Right. Then walking probably will be better.
How will that be safer? How are we going to walk from island to island?
For some
I'm
odd
gonna wave
reason,
erratically.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't truly understand it, but apparently they
It
know
just be like that sometimes.
they know when you're in a boat and they don't know when you're walking.
The best I could think of it is if we're water walking, it would probably be that we're not causing we're not breaking surface tension, so it's not creating any ripples through the water as we walk over it.
And
What
we're
do
not
you say?
displacing any water.
What she said.
This will be too small for them to notice.
What he said.
This is
keep moving,
purely
then.
theory. This is purely theory. I don't know if that's actually why or not, but
If it
That's
works, it
better than
works.
I always just thought that they don't like feet.
the anti-fascists. I see. Okay. Well, yes. Let's get moving then.
Well, in this case, wouldn't they be anti-boat?
No, they're pro boat. That's why they go for the boats.
They love boats.
They destroy them, though, don't they?
Oh hell yeah!
They like having
Yes,
them
but-
bellies.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Water Walk on Shaquille, Vita, and Doran. I'm sorry. How many people? I'm new to.
8.
all the
Oh,
people.
up to 10 willing creatures.
Oh,
Okay, then.
I think it's
Um,
all of us.
Everybody with that?
Actually,
Yeah,
it's
everybody.
everybody.
Guess so.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cast water walk
three of
on
us
everyone.
can fly.
There is 3 of us that can fly, but I'm just gonna give it to us just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to anyone else who doesn't
I think-
have it.
I think, Silver, that we're gonna keep on doing shifts now. I feel like that will really
Okay.
help us.
Okay.
Yes, that'd be the best idea in case we end up needing more time out on the water walking than we expected. Having you both ready to be able to cast it if need be is a good idea.
Right. All right, then. Everyone, we're gonna be walking together as a group now. Don't be separated, all right? If I don't see you, you ain't safe. Just letting y'all know.
I love this character.
All right. You guys start walking off into the water, and that is where we're going to go to break. So, everybody watching and everybody playing, you have 15 minutes to go take a piss, take a shit, whatever it is you need to do.
All right.
And we'll
See
be
you
back in
later.
15 minutes. See you guys then.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
And we're back. And the fun facts are fucking gone.
Oh, fun.
That's fine, easy fix. So, as you guys are going over the ocean to get to the nearest island over, what speed are you guys walking at?
Quickly.
Yeah, probably would be walking quicker. Because of how much the duration is only an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you guys are going at a fast speed. Okay. Awesome. If you guys are going fast speed. It is going to cost 4 spell slots of water walk to get there.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll use
How
up.
many do you have?
I'll use up 2.
And I can use up 2.
Alright. Awesome. Yeah. You guys dash across speedily over the ocean and to the other side of this kind of like narrow passway of the water. It's still quite, it's about 20 miles for Silver and Doran, who are more nature inclined to tell. Ox as well is pretty good at telling distance. Maybe about 20 miles. And then you guys see on the other side what seems to be the island. And as you guys get closer, you guys do notice some strange things about it. You guys find yourselves nearing the shore, which is also wrought with these black vines, but you see another small forest here with one large, massive tree in the middle of the island, towering far above the rest of the trees. Although, unlike how you have last seen it, Doran and Silver, the large tree seems to be lost of all its leaves, extra branches, just one large trunk, split in half, with one half dipping down. You guys can see the city or village that was once built around this trunk has on one half entirely fallen, and on the other half you even see, as you get closer, a plank falls from some of the platform.
I'm gonna go ahead, once we get onto the shore, immediately start flying upwards and trying to get a survey of the area.
Okay. Okay. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm gonna be looking for things around the tree, probably like down by the trunk, and like see if there's any like trees that have moved because of such a large force, possibly, or maybe some kind of trees that are moving without like the wind interrupting it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Any form of movement or like trail of something.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check for this.
It's gonna be 18.
18. You fly close to the tree, and you find something that you do not like. As you get closer to the tree, you fly fairly close, like around the surviving platforms. You're kind of looking around at what's there. You see that the vines have overtaken this trunk, but more than that, the bark itself has turned just matte black, and you can see all around the bark, and as you get closer you can hear it. It looks like plagued victims fused into the bark, and as you get closer you see arms move in your direction warily, and you hear, "Help us."
No, that's fucked up now.
It's fine, that's nasty.
That is I'm gonna just for a second just start fucking praying for these victims.
Okay.
Oh my, I'm so sorry. I hope my gods take care of y'all, and fly on back to the others. I did not see any form of movement from anywhere else though.
No movement, though you do see the tavern you'd heard about, the Soulstrung Tavern, where they had been posted up in the platforms.
Okay, I am gonna head on back to everybody and say, Now the great tree don't look so hot. I gotta say, y'all, it's looking mighty blackened with a couple visitors inside of it.
What do you mean visitors inside of it?
Looks as if there was a bunch of people that were infected by the plague, kind of infused with the bark.
That's very concerning.
Yeah,
I suppose we
right
go
there,
around that.
Yeah, probably. I do know that there is some kind of tavern nearby. If I remember, maybe I don't. I wasn't too keen on it, but there's some kind of lab inside that tavern, I believe, where a lot of people were posting up. I'm not too sure, but that wasn't really my forte when coming on over.
A lab, you said?
What sort of
Oh
lab?
yeah, it's just like some kind of, I don't know what they were doing in there.
That could be invaluable at the moment.
What does that mean?
That
Means we should go check it out.
Oh,
It means that could be that could be something that really helps us with a cure.
I mean, I suppose if you think it might help. I don't know. I'm not too good on the biology things and such, and curing such things. All I got is my magic fingers, and that's about it.
That's fair. Me and Proton have some expertise in this field of study.
Well, I mean, if you think it's gonna be useful, and I'll start walking the way towards it.
Yes, please. Lead
Might
the
want to
way.
be careful though. Might want to stealth it up if we go out nearby this tree.
Did you notice lots of monsters?
Not monsters, but I'm assuming that there will be things infused with the bark nearby this tree, and they might catch wind of us and start making a ruckus.
Did you see the fluffy thing that you're talking about?
Sadly, no. But I'm sure it can't be too far from here. This is where the last place it was seen.
Do you know?
And I don't know if he likes water.
What can this thing do?
Oh, well, this thing, funny enough, Silver, your mother, she went, trying to fight this thing with, I think about, like, 6 other people. And only 3 of them made it back. Your mother and 2 of them. Yeah, your mother and 2 of them made it back. She is very, very injured currently over back at Golden Town. But from what we heard, apparently this thing can fight and manipulate. I don't know what she meant by that, but she that's what she said.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
Then how do you know it's fluffy?
That's what they call it. They call it the floof.
I want it to be a massive squirrel.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Where's Aurelian when you need him?
I like my
squirrel,
chances
whatever
against a
that's
squirrel. I could fuck up a squirrel.
Sure you could, Mr. Owl. Okay, let's skedaddle then and get
Yes.
going over.
Let's head to the lab.
All right. I'm gonna ask Shaquille if you mind being behind everybody, just making sure nothing comes up behind us.
Right.
All right, and I'll just show them the way towards the laboratory.
Are you guys stealthing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome, so I'll be a group stealth.
Should I do the spell?
Yes, please.
What spell?
Pass without trace.
Pass without trace.
Oh, okay.
How many people does that hit? 10?
Never mind, I don't have it up.
Oh, I'll go ahead and cast that then. Which one of you is not good at rocking?
Me.
All right, I cast it on Arrtaron.
Well, I think it's anyone within 30 feet of you is who you can hit with it.
Oh, is it anybody with it? Oh, wow, it is. Okay, everyone get in close. Big old group hug now.
I got a 23.
All right, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, actually add 10 to whatever you roll.
Everybody
Oh,
add 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
26.
Okay.
Awesome.
26.
Hey,
I got
19.
23.
19
Or,
as
no,
well.
sorry, 33.
I also got 33.
And that's a 24 and 26 for Shaquille and Vita.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a good feeling about this.
You guys all huddle around Doran and begin to sneak your way up towards the base of this tree. And as you guys get closer, you guys do all hear the cacophony of just surrounding. As you guys see at the base of this tree, just dozens of almost entirely like this bark has grown onto their skin. You see the antlers on what should be a head. Parts of their there's arms that are displaced that you might be connected to the body somewhere. It's just fused humanoid. You can't even tell what race these things were before. And as you guys get closer, the
Gabe, does this look anything like the giant abomination that Silver turned into an island? Or does it resemble that at all?
No. It does have bits and pieces of things, but ultimately no.
Okay.
And there is a ladder that begins leading upward, though it looks less than sturdy.
I'll fly up.
Me too.
I will also fly up.
You non-flying fuckers.
I'll look at Ox and say, Ox, perhaps you and Shaquille stay down here. We'll see if there's anything worth staying here for a long time. If not, then we'll head out quickly.
Real quick, I just want to know, how high up is this? How high up is this thing?
Are you guys trying to get up to the tavern that Dorn had seen?
Yes.
That's going to be several hundred feet up. This tree is massive. It's got an entire town built around it.
I can jump up that as easy.
I'm gonna grab I guess I'll go ahead and grab Arrtaron and help him fly on up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right.
I'll grab someone else.
You could, I recommend grabbing the fridge.
I
Which
can't
one's the
fly.
fridge again?
Oh,
Is
you
it
can
corn?
fly now.
No, corn can fly.
Proton, you can fly now, huh?
I do have boots that
hell
allow
yeah.
me to fly.
Now that's epic.
I'll just strap on my little winged boots.
They have
So who
little
else
jets
flying?
underneath them.
Yeah.
Me, Silver, Doran, Proton.
And Doran is
Arrtaron's
carrying
being
me up.
helped.
Yeah, I'm carrying him
helped
up.
So you got Oxvita and Shaquille left down.
Mm-hmm.
Could I carry Shaquille?
Yeah.
Would I be able to?
Yeah, you can carry a normal humanoid. Ox would be the biggest issue.
Hey, Shaquille, would you mind if I fly you up so you don't have to touch the tree and stuff?
Sure. Go ahead.
I guess.
Okay. Yes.
I guess I'll grab Vita then.
Okay.
I'll be chilling out here. I'm just gonna wait outside so that everyone else can look around inside.
If there's a lab, then I think a priority should be me and Proton going in. We'll check to see if there's any notes, maybe. Or I don't know what they're researching, but if there's any research notes left over that could truly be that's invaluable if there is.
Well, just be careful now.
We will. We'll be quick.
Are the two of you just going in alone?
You could go in if you want.
Corrinth, you're welcome to come in with us. I was just saying, no matter what, me and Proton are the ones who need to go.
Wrap my arm around Doran and start trying to push him towards the entrance. You're coming with us. Come on.
Oh my! All right, ma'am. All right,
You guys
okay.
going up to the platform right now?
Yeah, I guess we're going into the tavern.
Yeah. When you guys land on the platform, when all of you guys land on it, you guys notice that as all of you are standing on it, you see the platform will make a slight sound of
I'm gonna take off.
wood breaking.
Yes, this is why I was saying only a few of us should probably come up. And I'll quickly start making my way into the lab.
I'm gonna push the owl man inside.
No, right.
I'm not landing.
The tavern here, called the Soulstrung Tavern, you guys see a large mass of vines have grown around it, and you see in the actual entrance, the vines have kind of created an entirely, like you can't see through it, like almost wall over the doorway.
Okay. That's not great.
You can, in fact, looking on the entire like village up here, which is built on like a circular ramp that went around the tree, which has now been broken in half. There's a lot of vines here, just overall, like wrapping around buildings, so much that it almost looks like it's squeezing the building.
Okay.
So the door's blocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out my sickle and start like swiping at this like vines to try and get everything out of the way.
Doran, let me give it a shot.
Oh, my bad.
And I'll take the long sword of wounding and flip it around so the curved end of the blade is facing towards the vines. I'm just going to try and sort of slash through with them.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Uh, 17.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
And I'll say I was two-handing it there. 12 damage.
12 damage. You swing into this with two hands, and you immediately notice upon impact, these vines are much tougher than the other vines, which are extremely easy to break. As you break into it, you make a noticeable, like, crack, and almost like a half of the wall begins to crumble a bit, and you can see light begins to pour from inside, and you can kind of see there's, like, a fire going inside in a fireplace.
Okay.
I'll go help and help. I'll go ahead and help Arrtaron with my hand axe. Just start chopping away. That's it.
Gabe?
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I mean, yeah.
Windows are also covered by this vine. Like, the vines are, like, basically masking the whole front of this place.
Say if Proton and Doran want to help, then that would also work. If
that was a natural 20 to hit.
Ooh. Nice.
4 damage.
4 damage.
I'm
You break it, it's almost most of the way gone, but it's still got a little bit left before you guys can fully get through.
Levi, did you add your bonus to the damage? Like
My
your dex bonus? It would have been your dex bonus towards it?
It's not. It's not a magic weapon.
That's only for me. Their weapons still deal extra damage based off of a bonus. I just accidentally rolled the dice.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the dex bonus. It's a strength bonus, and I have 0 strength.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Primal Savagery on this fucking thing. Just go scrah, and then fucking just swipe at it with my fucking talons.
You see Doran's like claws grow longer, his beak gets more gnarled.
Oh god, can I stop him? Can I try and interrupt him from doing that?
14 to hit.
I think he's already doing it.
Yeah.
14 hits.
12 damage.
Okay, yeah, you
Of
swing into
necrotic
this.
damage.
This thing did not have much health left, and you just like go swiping into this, and you break all of the rest of the vine in the doorway.
Now that's how you do it. Yeah.
Now, did Doran get any of the goop on him?
These ones aren't leaking goop; they're like entirely solid in front of this place, and they're kind of breaking away like brittle.
Gabe, did these vines look like they were infected with the ooze? Like the others were? Or did these look like just regular vines?
But they're hardened and not leaking.
Bird brain. Okay. Please let me know if you get a headache within the next 12 hours.
Will do. Will do, buddy.
I say before anyone goes in, I'm going to just inside, or before we walk in, say, hello? Is there anyone inside?
Why would you call out?
Actually, we're coming in.
There's no response.
No response? Okay. Then I'll keep this sword out and I'll walk in and I'll say, Corrinth, I called out because there's a fire inside going. Which means there might be regular people in here still.
They might not be friendly. It's best to err on the side of caution.
If there's people in there, I gotta go save them. I'm gonna rush on in.
Yes,
I'm gonna facepalm.
Yeah, well, I was already walking in as well, so yeah. Me and Doran will head the entrance of the tavern.
I'll go in behind them, so if these are hostiles, they get hit first for calling out.
I'm also following.
We are scouts of the Golden Town. We're here to help you.
You guys run into this fairly large-sized, kind of like common room of this tavern. You see tables, you see chairs, you see a bar area. But it does look like this place... You can hear, like, the... Hold on one sec.
Oh.
Oh,
For
is that-
everyone's information, Gabe just had to cough a little
Yeah,
bit.
Gabe
It's
had
fine.
to cough and die.
Oh,
He has COVID.
It's true. I got the devil's blood plague.
You must be put down.
Lesser restoration.
You guys can hear the, like, whirring. You guys see, like, little mechanical machines that are, like, scattered all over here, and Arrtaron, you immediately recognize them as, arcane, like, technology. And you can hear them, like, a kind of like an electrical buzz, but that arcane machinery makes. And you guys see that this place is also wrecked. Many of these tables are upturned or broken. You see that there's, like, molded food on some of these tables. There's vines, less vines than outside, but there are still vines in here wrapped around, out, like, near the walls. And you guys see on the far wall across from you guys see, like, a crude drawing. It looks like two circles intersecting each other, and it looks like whatever created this, there's a actual crack in the wood of this wall that goes across both circles, and you guys can see around it, almost like similar to like a caveman drawing, you can see people like bowing next to these two circles, as well as corpses on the ground at the feet of the people bowing. And you see inside the crack, like in the next, so there's the wall here that this is on, there's an actual physical like crack in the wall, and past that crack, you guys see on the next wall in the room past it, there's just a golden colored eye that you guys can see just through the crack at the right angle.
Like through the crack in the wall?
It's in the next wall in the next room. So you have to be sitting at the right angle, but you can see like an eye in the crack.
Okay.
A drawn
I'm
eye,
not too
a
good
real
at puzzles. I gotta be honest.
Other than that, there's like scattered paperwork around here, all that kind of stuff.
I want to
check out these papers.
Yeah, I want to take a look through the paperwork, see if there's anything that seems massively important.
While Proton's doing that, I'm gonna go look at the machines that you said are working.
Can I look at the drawing on the wall? I mean, you don't have to get to me right now. I mean, that's just what I want to do when it gets to my turn.
Yeah, everyone who's kind of like sussing the place out, can I get an investigation check?
Sure thing, Dad.
I'm gonna go ahead before someone rolls an investigation check. Can I cast it on guidance on Corrinth, so she gets an extra D4?
Sure.
Okay, so just roll an extra D4.
Yeah, just one extra D4.
I was gonna say, Gabe, I'm gonna. I got a 12. I'm gonna burn one of my flash of geniuses to make it a 15.
Okay. So we got a 15.
Not a 15. Sorry, not a 15, a 17. I have a +5, not a +3.
Okay. 17 for Arrtaron. Proton?
18.
Okay. Doran?
8.
Alright. Silver rolling, or are you just kind of like chilling silver?
13.
13. And Corrinth?
With the D4, I got a 16.
Okay. So... Okay. You guys find... looking around the room, Arrtaron, looking at some of these mechanical devices, you see one of them seems to be some kind of, like, container that has a little bit of a glow as if it's, like, specially for things, and you look inside of that, and you find 2 scrolls of Detect Evil and Good.
Ooh.
You guys also find just around here, you guys see empty canned foods, rotten carcasses of in the bar area, and Silver, you recognize these. You see the magical jellyfish that had been surrounding the Gamma Island that are a delicacy here in the Archipelago. But they're rotted.
Are they still edible?
No, they're rotted.
That's the point.
And then Proton. You find some papers that have not been destroyed, and I'm going to share their contents with you now, and you can decide what you want to do with it.
Oh shit.
Okay. Oh. Link for me, Papa Gabe.
So it's 3 different pieces of paper, but they are segmented by the lines.
Okay.
Yeah, changed your profile picture on me.
Okay.
Bastard.
Nice.
Wait.
Friends, I think I may have seen something. Found something.
What you got there, bud?
Would you like me to read out these reports from someone named Jude Corlin?
Yes.
Sure.
Research
there's some
returned from a dig crew today with 4 buildmates. One buildmate was lost in the dig site. Citation 31A. As such, there were no substantial losses. The enlightened Catherine Odenmeyer claims to have found the mirror. Upon further testing, it was found the mirror does indeed... I'm going to stop using the voice because that's going to take forever.
Yeah.
It was found that the mirror does indeed contain a realm shard, and with it...
Can you slow down a bit, please?
That's gonna take forever. Hang on, can you like...
Okay.
He's going too fast!
Just let him do... If he wants to like share it to us so we can also read it.
Yeah.
So you can take
So
notes
he's
later.
just
no.
sharing the contents. Right.
I'm reading... It's
We'll post it
lore!
later.
Yeah. Upon further testing, the mirror does indeed contain a realm shard, and with it, Lord Catherine claims the Lord with it is her own, Zirzagat. No tests have confirmed this theory, and the being inside is suspected dormant or deceased. A sailing ship has been acquired and sent with the mirror, said to be a common barrel of bananas to their destination in Tintel. The ship is captained by Meldrin Bulvik, and with the routine stop in the southern isle of Wahalev. We are assured by associate Jayton Daihun the mirror will reach its destination safely. The island is, after all, a backwater, and we suspect none of the cloakers will be posted there.
Oh,
Report
fuck.
back received from Hux Lugthorn, and subject K1 is still unfound, though subject may be making way to the mainland. Report A 181. Cyrenil 25th, 1311, Jude Corlin. We have received red alert. The associate, Jayton Daihun, was not Malcolm contracted mercenary, but himself a cloaker. It is suspected that halfway through the voyage to Wahalev, Daihun overpowered 3 buildmates before shattering the mirror. That motherfucker deserves to die. He let it free, and the effects have already grown tenfold. The oceans surrounding Laboratory 2A have turned gray, and the tide has gone. Villagers have reported sickness of an unknown kind, and an enlightened Catherine Odenmeyer has left us. Buildmates have been made forcibly bar citizens from entry to the Soul-Strung Tavern. Oh, man. Report A247, Gangri 6, 1312, or 1311. Jude, I know, it knows we're here. I can hear it in my dreams, closing in, taunting me. I am the final researcher of Magistar Laboratory 2A. We should have never listened to him. He tells us lies, and we are already too far to stop him. The terror is coming. It will save me.
Oh, shit.
I'm so upset. I did not hear anything Levi just said.
He'll read the report. You can read the report later.
I'll
Yeah.
post it.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
thank
ahead.
you,
Keep
yeah.
going.
Yes,
Next.
please.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
Because I got very, very little of that.
I got most of it.
You read
I
way
like
too
stories.
fast.
I can't say anything, but
Okay, well, you're gonna get the whole thing, so you can read it on your own time. I was just
Yeah,
reading.
you just said it for the viewers.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll share that link with everyone.
Oh, I put it out already in the meme and talk.
Oh, okay, cool.
I honestly don't know what much.
Okay.
I don't quite understand most of that, but it seems bad, whatever it is.
It sounds like many of my buildmates were destroyed.
Now, about that mirror now. What does that mean, mirror?
So, is the mirror
A reflective
storm?
So wait.
Then
Oh god. So wait. It mentioned something about a mirror?
Yes, it says the mirror, said to be
You
a
can-
common
if you want
barrel
to take
of
a moment
bananas.
to read it, go ahead.
Okay, give me a second. You guys
rest
keep
of you guys
talking.
talk.
I'm going to read this real fast.
I do
Believe.
I do know something about some kind of mirror. I don't know if it's the same one or not, but from my assumptions, we might have that mirror in Golden Town.
is it a shattered mirror?
I'm not too sure. The reports just said mirror. I don't ask around all that much.
If it's broken, could we use mending on it?
I'm
I
not
do
too
not
sure.
think so.
Why not?
Even if we use mending, it seems something escaped from it. We would almost need to trap it first, I believe.
Maybe it's mad because its home got broken? Or
No, it's
something?
oh god. From
Probably
just this
something
first one, I
evil.
can already sort of read. I can already tell you something. Whatever it is, it's. I don't think it's mad. I think it's happy to be out.
Just from what you told us before, Arrtaron, about when you were gone, and the woman you spoke to, this thing does seem happy to be free.
Well,
And
yes,
with us-
especially since they just in the reference in the paper they even referenced the being that they mentioned, Zerzagot. That's very concerning. Hux Lugthorn. That's another
was-
name we've heard before. Is Hux Lugthorn,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we
It was the Magister dude at the
Yeah.
party.
yeah, we didn't kill him. But
Yeah, I
he
think
was
he
at the
got
party.
away, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think everyone pretty much got away. Yeah.
everybody except Rand. That poor boy died.
Yeah, and like the guards that died too.
Yep. Yep. So Destiny and Hux Lugthorn are still alive.
I don't know if I want to say anything because Dorn wouldn't know shit, but Jordan knows something.
Yeah, just don't. If Doran wouldn't know it, then don't tell us.
I'm not gonna say shit.
You can say it at
Yeah,
I'll say it
talk
later.
about after session.
we
Yeah,
end
we
session,
shall
you can be
talk
like,
about
guys.
Yeah, that's something different. Okay. If you said that you have the mirror at the Golden Town, then we need to make our way there incredibly quickly.
Well, what about this whole floof thing? I mean, we gotta take care of that thing first. I'm sorry,
That-
but I can't allow you in unless Shaquille thinks that you guys are ready. And without
That's
that floof-
fine. I was going to say the reason why we want to get there quickly is because that mirror, from my understanding, is the source of the plague that destroyed the town that Shaquille is from.
But what do we know?
reason-
No,
That
wait a
could be
minute.
reason enough to let us in.
I mean, I'm kind of torn here, folks. I don't know if
It's
I can't.
I don't
You said my
disagree.
parents are here, right? Oh,
they're not here. They're in Golden Town.
then let's go to Golden Town.
We have to prove ourselves worthy to be in Golden Town still.
Perhaps Silver's parents could vouch for us.
Either way, I think dealing with this flux thing, whatever it's called, I forget, is important, and that is
floof.
something that we
We were given direct
Wha-
orders by the mother to take care of the floof before returning home.
Oh, did Shaquille come up with us?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he's
Silver
here.
brought it up.
Silver
Silver
carried her.
carried
Yes.
Have they just
We-
been
we
avoiding the
should-
floof?
We need to we need to deal with the floof as well. That is an important thing. The quicker we can deal with it, the better.
Right now.
Because getting to Golden Town seems to be the next priority currently.
Well, absolutely now, absolutely. Especially because this flute thing, I forgot to mention, it's kind of tied to the whole like evil thing down below in the sea. At least what we're theorizing. At least this floof is kind of connected to three things that apparently serve this giant being in the water. I don't know. It's all theorizes and theories and such. I don't quite know.
Do you know what the other two are?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
When did it come?
I see.
What do you mean there, Silver?
When did the floof show up?
It kind of just showed up after, like, I don't know, probably about like a month, 2 months in.
How long have we been here?
Only a couple days now.
Yeah, you guys have been there 4 nights now, but you only slept for 3 of them.
I was thinking maybe it could be a blimp, but angry.
No, I doubt that.
No, we saw this way before y'all crashed on over
Did you find the little floaty cloud-looking thing in the ship when you were down there?
Oh boy, I'm not too sure. I don't believe so. I'm sorry.
Friends, may I point out a seemingly important detail in these notes? Or an important figure that we may want further information on. This Catherine Odermeyer may be
that's
a key.
Also someone to look into.
Arrtaron, Ox, and Silver. Catherine Odermeyer is a name that, for reasons you can't necessarily place, sounds familiar.
And I do a history check or anything like that and see if I can remember who this person is or if I've heard of this person?
Do you have proficiency in history?
I do.
Then you can.
Okay. 21.
21. Catherine Odermeyer was the woman put on trial when you first entered Hindale.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
God damn.
Write that down! Write that down!
I am.
I would like to go ahead and look for any bodies of any of my build mates.
Also, Gabe, did I find anything when I was checking out the drawing further on the wall?
Oh, yeah. What were you looking for in specific? Are you just, like, looking over it to see if there's anything you're missing?
See if I recognized anything, see if I could see through the crack anymore at all to what was shining inside.
Make a religion check.
I did also get a 16 with my investigation check, in case you didn't hear that.
Yes, that would just be for the majority. If you're for particularly what you're looking for, to be religion.
I am going to spend a sorcery point to try and reroll that.
Okay.
A little better, 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this, you do not get a very clear read on what this could mean. It's pretty confusing. It's not anything you've heard about before from, like, religious sayings. This isn't symbology you know of in history from what you know. It just seems strange, but deliberate.
I'm gonna walk up behind Corrinth, and I'm gonna say, Ada, do we kind of want to get inside that wall there?
Agreed.
All right, then.
I want to see what's back there.
I'm
gonna go ahead and
with
cast
this giant eye we're seeing.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step and go through that crack.
Roll me a D100.
Uh, 10.
You roll me
Oh
another D100.
no! Oh no!
Bye, Doran. Bye, Doran.
59.
I'm gonna send you something.
No.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh, okay. Well.
All right then.
No.
I feel. I honestly, I gotta be honest. I feel kind of weird inside my cloaca, and that's not okay.
That
You guys
feels
see
like a
Doran,
bit too much
a mist-
information.
like a little bit of a mist began to surround him and then suddenly cut off. And you're like,
How?
Is he still here then?
Oh, I'm here. I'm
Gabe,
here.
how,
All right.
Gabe, how big is the crack at the moment?
the crack is about 4 inches wide, but there's a door
Okay.
that leads into the next room. I just said it was.
You said something of the sort, motherfucker.
It was through the wall
said there
into
was
the
a
next
door.
room
You never
over.
said there was a fucking door.
There's a door. Damn it, Gabe.
I said there's a door, but I didn't say it was in the
Whoa,
next
bro.
room.
Wait, can Shaquille just be like, why don't we just use the door?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, you can
I
actually
feel.
I will, Gabe, I will say you said so. Corrinth was examining some sort of drawing on the wall, right?
Yeah, that's the 2 circles and the crack, the made between it, is what she was looking at.
Can I get the feeling?
Go into the next room.
I'm gonna
I'm
follow, I'm
sorry, I
gonna
thought you-
follow Shaquille,
Gosh.
like holding my
Gabe,
body as if I've been like fucking weirded
Gabe,
out.
if the drawing was done on paper, then I want to take it down and bring it with us.
The drawing was not done on paper. It's like on the wall of this place. It's a large drawing. Like the 2 circles are each like the size of you. It's across this entire thing, and the crack is across the entire wall, and then the painting. It's like a cave mural.
Gabe, does it look like a crack or does it look like a tear?
That is up to your interpretation.
Oh fuck. That's not good. Okay.
You guys head on into the next room. The next room is almost entirely empty of furniture, but you guys see on the floor in this room, 4, looks like destroyed, things that look very similar to Proton.
Oh shit.
Proton, don't look, it's your siblings.
Yes, I would like to see. I want to know what their build number was.
Are they like right in front of the eye?
He wants to know if they're his favorite or not.
Yeah, they're under the eye.
Is the eye moving around at all, like looking at us?
The
is the
eye
eye
is,
on
the eye
on
is
the
also
roof or on
a
a
drawing
wall?
that was drawn on the other side of this wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I thought it was an actual eye.
Yeah, me too.
No, I definitely would have described that much more like creepily. No,
Okay.
it's just like the drawing of an eye that was made so that you could see it from just the right angle through the crack.
Does the eye remind me? Gabe, can I? Does the eye look anything like one of Bezzet's eyes?
It's similar.
Or the things on Jeffin?
Similar.
It's similar, yeah.
Jeffin didn't have an eye. He had a square.
No, he had eyes. They were on his palms.
He had eyes on
Oh,
his
that's
hands.
right.
Yeah. He had eyes on his hands.
That's right. I forgot about that part.
Okay, I'm gonna go check my build mates for their model number.
Yeah, these are TK 410 to 414.
On that day. I said, what are you going to do tonight? She said, I'm going to go out with some friends. 24 hours.
What a shame.
I'm gonna kneel down next to Proton. I'm gonna say, I'll go ahead and pray for them, buddy.
Might lead to the
Under everyone's light. They're welcome. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sit there for a little bit in silence.
like so many
Thank you.
best friends in high school.
I believe this is the closest approximation to sadness that I can feel.
That's
Well, hey,
fair,
buddy.
Proton.
That's understandable. These guys probably were good friends.
Did you know them?
No, but to see one of mine dead is a rare sight. We were never treated well by our buyers, masters,
Creators?
whatever they had us call.
Owners?
No, owners. But we were hardly ever killed.
I see.
She had like crushes on, but nothing ever serious.
This is a dark day.
As much as I want to give you time, Proton, I do think we need to get out of here soon.
History and football.
Do not worry, I can get out.
I mean, if you want, we can...
Are you staying here?
I don't know if burials are really a thing for you assassins or not.
But the marketing business major may have had something.
But if you wish, we could try and bring them down and
get married and
bury them with you. Or bury them in a traditional way, I don't know.
The ground is kind of unfriendly down there.
Mm-hmm.
Do not worry, I will
Assimilate.
find a way to remember their numbers.
Gabe, do they have like a designation plate, or is it carved into them?
It's usually carved into us.
Yep.
Okay.
Then
I'll just look at all four and say I might have something we can do later.
Proton, Doran, Silver. The three of you, as you guys are getting ready to start heading back out, you guys hear the very slight squeak and patter of footsteps up in the upper area that leads forward into the rooms.
It's Ladorna's rat.
Oh my god. I don't know what that means.
Orange.
Now hold on.
Sounds like food.
This is the Golden Tree Scouts. We're here to help you. And I'm gonna walk on up towards them.
Oh god. I'll follow Doran and pull out my revolver.
Doran as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
well,
behind with the
first,
buildmate.
I was gonna go back. First, actually, yeah, I want to go back to the other robots. I'll like sort of kneel down next to Proton. Do they have anything? I don't know. A memento. Perhaps you could keep.
How does she feel about that?
I'll go ahead and like respectfully search, see if they have anything like unique to each one of them, or if they're all just carbon copies.
They seem pretty similar. Most, a lot of the same numbers close together were.
Okay, I'll so what I'll do is I'll hand Corrinth a hand axe or some sort of like chisel or something out of my bag. And I'll kind of remove my fucking lab coat and pull up my shirt. Would you carve their model numbers into my back?
Alright.
I do not want to forget.
Proton's getting tattoos. Proton's getting tattoos.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do later.
And I'll start carving their numbers in, and I'll go in numerical order.
Okay.
With the designation TK and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You do that. Yeah, you get that put in. Doran, you get up there. You're getting no response. Though you can hear from... I'll make a perception check.
Alrighty. 21.
21. You do, as you're like looking through. So there's the common area, and then there's stairs that lead up to like a hallway offshoot through the tree that has a bunch of rooms in it. And looking through this hallway, you do find there's one door that as you walk by, you can just hear the very hint of breathing.
Now don't worry now, I'm coming. And then I'm gonna just go on through into the room.
Okay. You open the door and you find lying on the floor just barely with like their back up against the wall, you see a gnome. And
now hold on, little fella.
There's black blood coming from their nose, their eyes, ears, and you can see from their head poking out now are like 2 small antlers.
I got you, buddy. I got you. I'm gonna pick him up, and as I pick him up, I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration.
You cast Lesser Restoration, and you see like the glow surrounds this gnome, and then fades. But the antlers and the blood are still there, still sleeping, and it just puts its hand up next to you.
Don't let him touch you. Let go of him.
Okay. I just immediately drop him.
If we both cast Lesser Restoration at the same time, does it make more powerful?
No, I think he's too far gone for a Lesser Restoration.
You see, puts a hand up. Kill me.
Oh, poor buddy. I don't really kill. That's not my thing. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
Arrtaron, with your passive investigation, right now, you notice that this person is wearing a red coat, and you notice on the front of it there's a badge that says Jude Corlin.
Jude Corlin. Okay.
That was the lady that wrote the note. Notes.
Okay. Seeing that, I will reach, stand back just a little bit, or just enough to not be within touch range of her, and say a small prayer to, essentially a small prayer to Gabmoy, and just shoot her in the head.
Okay. Yeah. You shoot. You guys all hear the bang as Dorn and Arrtaron went up. And then
we're fine.
Falls down onto the ground.
Oh boy!
I need everybody in the tavern, as well as Ox, to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit!
Yay! My worst thing. I'm going to use a sorcery point to reroll that.
I got a nat 20 plus 7.
Didn't help. Nat 1.
I got him.
Hold on.
And, sorry, can I real quick?
What's up?
Upon hearing, Ox heard the gunshot too, yeah?
Yeah.
Upon hearing the gunshot, Ox will try to carefully but quickly make his way up to the platform to try and help out, because he doesn't know what's happening.
Go up that ladder.
Can you make either an athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
There goes the ladder.
There goes the platform. Boy.
19 for acrobatics.
19 for acrobatics. You
Nice.
very dexterously try to swing up here, and it does take a few minutes, and while this is happening is when you make the wisdom save. You do get up to the platform like right as the save would be made, and as you get up you do have to like quickly get close to the tree because you like climb on the edge, and immediately it like tilts and you hear the
oh my
you
god!
have to like quickly like rush up towards the tavern's front.
Oh shit!
But yeah, Arrtaron for the wisdom save.
18.
All right, Ox.
15.
All right, Proton.
17.
All right, Doran.
28.
All right, Silver.
Nat 20 plus 7 for 27.
Okay. Awesome. And then Vita and Shaquille.
Oh!
What happened, Jordan? Are you okay?
I could see it. I could see what they roll.
He's in the NPC channel.
Oh, no.
Okay. Continue on. What would you guys like to do?
Alright.
I'll tap Arrtaron and
Oops.
point towards the drawings. Did you want to take note of these? I have paper in my bag and ink.
Let's do that once we're outside.
And then at this point, Ox will have like rushed into what happened? What's going on?
Oh, we're fine, man.
We're fine, Ox.
What was the gunshot?
There was someone who was too far gone for us to help at the moment.
Oh,
They have gone off to Amadi. Gotta be honest.
this was
But,
Rick.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Damn.
Yes,
But hey, thanks for trying to help, big fella. I like your tenderness. Tenacity.
Beak.
Anything
like
of
I said,
worth
we can-
upstairs?
Gabe, one thing I did want to do is I want to take that name tag that the person had, or the badge the person had.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah. No,
Aside from that.
nothing.
Aside from that dead person we just shot.
Yeah, there wasn't too much up there.
I'm feeling kind of sad, boys. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm concerned, and I think we should get out of this tree.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Let's
gonna help.
go to Golden, whatever it's called, town.
We need to find the fluff still.
Gotta find that floof.
Floof.
That floof.
Yes, that thing.
Let's
Come
go
on, big
back
fella,
in
I'm
the
gonna-
dust ball and get out of here.
Come on, big
You know
fella.
if
I'm
there's
gonna
anything
try to fly you
How to
in.
tracks it?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Magic, probably.
Going with the theme, yeah, probably.
Makes you feel what?
Oh, I'll give Proton back his chisel, by the way.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
I guess if we wanted,
Uh.
we could cast some magic and try and lure it to us.
Shall we get down first?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna go ahead and once we leave out into the porch or whatever, I'm gonna stand on top of Ox's shoulders and put my talons,
You're gonna
It's
talon
him.
grab him?
talon grab him and try to like float down with him.
Okay, can you make me a strength
alright.
check?
Never mind then.
Not one. Fall straight down.
I was
I'll
going
try.
to say that's my ride, but alright.
That's a 2.
I'm gonna be ready to help Doran just in case.
No, I got it. I got it. Don't worry now.
Are you sure about that?
Doran,
got him.
you grab Ox's shoulders and you lift him off, and the second you go over the railing, you guys start plummeting down.
I'm just gonna watch this.
Can I like try to grab onto the tree or something?
You're gonna bring us. Oh god, he's gonna bring this whole platform down.
Not the platform, the tree, you fool.
Ox, you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20. You start plummeting with Doran on your shoulders, and you turn around, and you kind of like use Doran as your momentum to like push off towards the tree, because where you fell was a little bit away. And you go to the tree, and you basically like grasp it as hard as you can. And you, as you're like slowing down, you are going to take 4 fire damage as you just like rope burn yourself on this bark. And you like, and also as you're going down, you like hit several of the like moaning creatures fused into it, and you like break them in half.
That's me laughing in and out of character, by the way.
And then you're just
Fucking hilarious.
just
Kill count by like 10.
At the end of it, you're just hugging the trunk of the tree, and next to you there's a little thing with antlers.
It's laughing.
Help me!
What the fuck?
And it like
Ox is gonna
grabs
start-
your forearm.
Ox is gonna rip away from this thing, punch it as hard as he can, and start climbing down.
Okay, you punch it pretty immediately. It just crumbles to dust, and as it falls.
I'm gonna
Don't
like
breathe
fall,
it. Don't
like,
breathe the dust.
I'm gonna flap.
Gabe, I feel
near
like Ox should roll a D100 to see how many things he just killed.
Oh, I'm making either athletics or acrobatics to get down.
Okay. Acrobatics. I got 13.
13. Okay, yeah, with a 13, you are able to just barely get to the ground. You're about 10 feet off the ground before you let go and just fall back. And you just... okay.
I gotta apologize, big fella. I thought I was way stronger than I actually am. I'm not strong at all. I'm sorry.
I'm deceptively heavy. It's okay.
You do look like you've been thinning a bit. You know, you look pretty cut.
I like a cut, G.
I like a cut, G.
Slap socks his ass.
All right, I'll look at Arrtaron. Do you want to ride down?
You want to ride down? You want to ride down, boy?
I guess. Please don't mess with my tail.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
You grab him by the tail.
Relax, your tail isn't that appealing. And
okay, good. It makes me uncomfortable.
The tail? Then cut it off.
Well, this isn't exactly pleasant for me either, and I'm gonna wrap my arms up under his and start trying to lift him as I flap my wings.
Okay. Yeah, the rest of you guys can carry down everyone. You guys can carry normal humanoids. It's just Ox that's problematic to carry while flying.
Yeah.
I put myself on the line.
Why you gotta be a large creature when it comes to carrying capacity?
Why are you so thick, bro?
Sorry, I'm just fucking fat.
I'm so fatty.
Alright.
That was quite an interesting show.
Actually weighs like almost a fucking ton. He's huge.
Jesus.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised my fucking legs didn't get fucking disjointed.
I'm surprised when he was like, you like lift him off like over the railing. I'm like, all right, cool.
This is working out, you know.
Okay.
Uh.
All right. Well, let's try and make our way towards the coast, and then we can head to the next island.
Well, how do we know the fluff thing isn't here?
I want to try and look for the tracks here. Maybe some hair, possibly.
I'm just gonna turn towards the tree, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at one of the creatures in the tree.
Oh, fuck. That is not
Yeah,
good.
it's a firebolt, and you see it touch this thing, and then it just... into dust.
I get the feeling provoking the creatures in the tree is not a good idea.
I actually like Arrtaron's idea. I kind of want to roll a D100 to see how many I killed.
Okay.
Your massive kill count by mistake.
Roll a d100.
Roll it. No, don't highlight the whole page. We'll hit the thing. D100. E. I killed 23.
Hey, nice. Does
I'll be
anything
real, I
happen
feel
when
like
I cast Firebolt, Gabe?
What's up?
Does anything happen when I cast Firebolt? Like, does
You
anything
killed
start
one.
coming towards us? Nothing else happens?
much.
You the Dark Souls, and like it turns to dust, and you get a couple of runes, a couple of souls.
Babe, can I look for the like tufts of hair at all?
If you
Or,
like
like,
to
some
look
tracks.
around, you can make a survival or investigation check.
Alright, I'm gonna give myself guidance before I roll that.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay. 19.
All right. With a 19, looking around, just like the trees here, you do find a small tuft of hair, like between branches around here.
Not going in any certain type of direction, I'm guessing? Just like it's around?
They have some sort of a path.
Okay.
It's not a very coherent one, but there are like a tuft here, and then further a few meters forward, for a few trees forward, another tuft.
Y'all, I believe he should be this way. Should be.
Did you say this thing attacked Golden Town, by the way?
No. I think this thing's daddy attacked Golden Town.
Ah.
This thing, I think, serves the giant thing that's under the water.
Has it only been on this island then? Or has it gone between islands?
I believe it stays here. Considering maybe they don't like water all that much. Especially with all that glowing hair, you know? They can't get it wet.
And how big is this creature exactly?
From what I was told, it was pretty big. Like a hairball by a big cat. And I'm just gonna keep moving that way. I don't know if Pass Without Trace has gone through, like, out or not.
How long does it last?
An hour.
An hour. It's probably at its tail end.
Okay. Well then, I guess we're still stealthing, but probably without Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. If you guys are all stealthing, go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Sorry, I can't help y'all again. I kind of used up most of my abilities. 24 from Doran.
Alright.
I got a 6.
I got a 23.
14.
13.
22.
Okay.
Bad rolls today.
Yeah, you guys, begin kind of sneaking along the edge of the forest here. As you guys are, like, following these tufts of hair that, Doran has found. And you guys
I can
are
make a braid out of
walking
all.
a little bit. You guys eventually find a place where the trees are thicker, and then you guys actually hear the sound of dripping in the distance after a little bit of walking for maybe about an hour.
Does it sound like dripping from like how far up does it sound like the dripping is?
How far up?
Like, you know, the distance it feels like it's traveling.
I see. Distance.
What direction?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Should anyone who wants to do that, or just Archipelago?
Sure, if anyone would like to. I'm up
Damn
to
it.
3 of you.
An 11.
Okay.
A what check?
Investigation.
Oh
Up
my
to
god, I
you,
got
so-
an 18! Holy shit.
Nice.
Well, joke's on you, loser. I got a 13.
Awesome. So Arrtaron and Ox, not much luck there, but Corrinth, you get the idea that this might be the dripping sound. It sounds like it's coming from ahead of you guys, and as you guys are walking, you guys come out to see this little what probably was a river at some point crossing through the island. Now it's stagnant, but you can see that the river crosses through. There's some stone going along the edges of it, and you can see a little stone structure that goes over the river. Not a bridge, it's like a natural structure, but you can see the drip is coming from there into the river itself.
Now, question, how big is this stone structure? What were you gonna say? I get the feeling that what? You stopped.
It's about 50 feet up is what you get from the droplet.
How big is the stone structure?
About 50 feet up. It's dripping from the stone structure into the stagnant river.
No, I mean the stone structure in general. Is it big? Not how high.
Yeah. It's about that high, and then maybe about 20 feet wide. And it kind of goes in an upside down U shape over the. It's
big enough that
it's like an arch.
Big enough that something could be underneath, hanging off the ceiling of it.
Something could, but I mean, you can see under it. You can see totally.
Oh, okay. Is there anything under it?
The water dripping. It's like I said. It's like an archway, basically, a natural arch. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna fly up on top of the structure and see if I can see anything.
Okay. Yeah, you guys fly, you fly up onto the structure. Gonna make a perception check.
Okay. I got 6.
6.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna bother with
standing
that
up
first
there,
report.
standing up there, you do not see much. You do notice, however, that it is starting to turn to night. But other than that, you don't notice much else.
Alright, I'll fly back down then.
Okay.
I really don't fancy trying to hunt this thing in the dark.
That's quite understandable.
Even with dark vision, it's too easy to ambush us.
Maybe we should hide and set up a little bit of a rest spot.
Agreed.
Maybe it's out hunting, and this might be its location to take a little nappy nap.
Wherever we set up a rest, we need to be somewhere we can protect well.
All right.
Can I roll a survival check and try and find a nice, defendable spot out here in the wilderness?
Sure. Go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay, watch me get a nat 1 real quick.
Watch me, Nene.
No, getting that 20.
I'll give him guidance, Gabriel.
Okay.
Oh,
Get out a D4.
1d4.
I get to add 1d4?
Yes.
Yep.
15.
Okay.
Awesome. With the 15, you find like a little site. What are you looking for specifically?
Maybe like a little clear, like a little cave under a boulder. Not a huge cave, but like something we could easily fit under. That we could like add some kind of wooden structure to, like a cheap, easy to make shelter.
I just love Ox crawling underneath a boulder. It's great, guys.
Guys, look, I can fit, kinda.
You find like the best you can find towards that is like under the archway. There is a little bit of land that goes off, so you guys could stay under the archway if you're looking for cover.
We could stay here.
Do you see any signs of this thing having been here? That's quite a good point the owl made.
Can I take a look at the ground, see if I can see like any recent tracks?
Yeah, I'll look for some tracks and tufts and such.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival check.
Another survival check.
Yo!
God damn it, dude.
For the evil.
What is with these shite rolls?
I got 13.
I got 9.
We've all been getting them a lot this time. This session, man.
Yeah, you guys don't find anything of particular note.
I got 21.
There you go.
Oh, silver.
I'm proficient in it.
So am I. I just fucking garbage rolls.
Yeah, likewise.
With a 21, yeah, I mean, in the distance where the forest starts again, you do see like a little tuft of hair. There's a few of them around here in different places.
How deep?
Hope it's not dangerous.
If I reach my hand in the river, how deep does the river go? Or like, can I see down to the bottom of the river?
It's pretty matte, so it's hard to see through the actual water. Just like all the water here, it's like a gray color. If you put your arm down,
actually, no, I'm not going to put my arm down. I'm going to walk over to Doran. Can I borrow that for a minute?
My arm?
No, the staff.
Oh. Yeah, just don't get it wet or nothing.
Of course not. I'm gonna take it, stick it down to the water immediately.
I'm gonna Ox sees this, and I'm gonna walk over and push Corrinth in.
Yeah. So Corrinth, you stick it in, and as you're like sticking in, you don't reach the bottom, and as you're going through, Ox pushes you, and you into the water.
I'm gonna fly over the water so that she could like grab onto my talon.
And Corrinth, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking hell, Brennan!
Oh no.
My worst save! This is my worst stat! I got a fucking 3. If I die from this, I'm gonna be so pissed.
A 3, okay.
Oh my gosh, he has to go in the shady corner? Oh fuck.
Oh shit, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
How's it going? Hey, I know how to make the
Hi.
bard work. Here.
The bard's broken, by the way.
It should be working now.
Wait, let me see. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Corrinth.
Mm-hmm.
You get pushed into this water, and out of surprise, you begin to thrash. As fairly normal for this circumstance. As you're thrashing, though, you find yourself looking around, and you do not see the river you were in before.
Mm-hmm.
You are in, as far as you can see, a large body of water. And below you is the sand bed of what seems to be just some massive body of water. And you're taken aback by this, and you also realize you don't have any issue moving here. It seems as if your movement isn't restricted as if normally swimming at half speed. It seems normal here. Similar to when Bellator was able to let you guys have a swim speed, that was normal to your regular walking speed. You just don't seem restricted by the water at all.
Okay.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Do I see anything around me? Oh, can I breathe? First of all, that's an important question.
Can you breathe? You suck in. You don't start to choke.
Okay.
Yeah, what would you like to do? Yeah, you can breathe.
Alright. I'm gonna... Can I start to cast like a little firebolt in my hand or something just to act as light?
Sure. Yeah, you can like hold a little bit of fire in your hand and it has a little bit of a light. With your passive perception, you do notice above you there seems to be lights flashing above you. You can kind of see, it's far up, but you can kind of see surface, kind of. You're quite a bit far down, but you can see flashing lights above you.
Above me? Okay. And that's it? Nothing else?
Nothing else other than just gray water as far as you can see in any direction, and then there's sand bed.
Okay. What if I get rid of the fire, and what if I cast Detect Thoughts? Do I hear anything?
Detect Thoughts. So you can use that. You can... I don't know if you can... I think you have to know what you're targeting, but you can also, I believe... if there's sentient things nearby, right?
I do. I can focus my mind on a creature within 30 feet of me. However, if it has an intelligence of 3 or lower, it doesn't speak language, it's not affected. I can also use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures I can't see.
I see. What's the range on that?
30 feet. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead, or a thin sheet of lead blocks me.
Okay. There is a thinking creature 1 foot from you.
Can I tell where?
For now,
wait, what's
just
it thinking first?
I think
in front of me.
Can you focus in on it once you know it's there? Let me look at detect thoughts real quick.
Yeah, I learned the surface thoughts.
Okay, I didn't know if it was an either or. Let me just check to make sure it's detect thoughts. Okay. Surface thoughts of this creature. You hear in your head the thoughts, and you just hear freedom, safety, tear.
I'm gonna try and probe deeper.
Okay. What does this thing need to do?
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which is probably going to pass, but I want to try anyway.
What's your DC?
15.
It fails.
Oh! I
2
now...
for a total of 12.
Do you want me to read what I'd learned now?
Sure.
Or, if I probe deeper, if it fails the wisdom saving throw, I gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. As in, something it worries over, loves, or hates. Things like that.
Okay, so it's feelings, something looming, and what's the third thing?
Let me see.
What's the first two? I got the looming, and I got one of the two.
Reasoning for the thoughts.
I see.
It's
so what feels why it
do you
feels
want
that
me to-
way, and then a larger thing.
Do you want to go through these like one at a time?
No, I think I got the idea of it. This
Reasoning,
creature,
emotional state, and something that's large in its mind. Yeah.
This creature feels absolute bliss because it is going home. And something looming over it is its friend in its mind, who it hasn't contacted in a while.
Okay.
And now you can see the light above you is beginning to glow brighter, and you can almost start to see the beginnings of, looks like purple color, but also red, and there's a few colors shining, like thin streaks through the water.
It also, by the way, knows I have done this. In case you weren't aware.
Okay. It knows you have done this. If that is the case, you feel... So firstly, you look around. This thing you know is a foot from you. You turn around, there's nothing next to you.
Okay. There's nothing in any direction, nothing above me, except the light's getting closer and no creatures.
Yeah. And the lights are getting closer, but as you look up at them, you feel like a current hit this water, pushing you upward. And it's pushing you at a fast speed, and you're rushing through the water, and you can just hear the sound of the water hitting your ears and going past it until you're pushed over the surface of the water, and you find yourself in an ocean. And you see the sky above you is a crimson red color with dark black clouds. And you see above you, in the clouds, there is a massive crack-like shape opening up above you with a purple light coming from it. And it looks almost like the clouds and the actual sky above you are threads on a cloth as it's like being torn open. And you see past this opening just purple night. It's like a night sky, but purple with shining colors.
Okay.
And you see through this opening comes a massive, like, appendage, tentacle-looking thing with a big eye on it, a blue eye, and it looks down on you, and you hear in your head, "Do not be afraid. Home is so close." And then this vision fades, and you find yourself in the river that you were pushed into.
Like under the water, breaking the surface?
Yeah, like you had all this, and then you just woke up in the water again. You don't know how long has passed. And I'm going to send you back up to the table.
Okay. Holy
Okay, Gabe, before anything fucking happens, I'm gonna fucking destroy water underneath me to fucking disperse it off of Corn.
Oh, Gabe, don't forget the bard. Messes up when you transfer chats.
I know how to fix it now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Should be fixed now?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
You cast Destroy Water. So, Corrinth, what we just talked about happens, and then immediately the water you're in disappears, and you onto like some like black dirt beneath you.
I'm gonna
there's just,
fucking
like, a little opening.
I'm gonna
Am
flap
I-
on down.
How long have
Yeah,
I been
that-
under the water? Am I like conscious or?
You're conscious, and from what you can tell, for everyone else, just moments have passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
My staff! Oh, thank God. I'm gonna grab it from Corn.
Oxen's
crap.
gonna reach down and grab Corrinth out of there.
You pull Corrinth out.
I have this like wide-eyed, actually terrified-looking stare. I'm gonna kind of blink a few times, look around, look down at the river.
Are you alright there, darling?
What the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't know. I didn't fucking sign up for this, and I'm just gonna take the fuck off. I'm gonna take off. I'm flying away.
Oh, God damn. Should we follow her? Silver.
I'm gonna
Do
message
not
up
worry,
to Corn.
friends. I have this. I'm gonna go.
Proton, no, stop.
Fuck you.
Yeah, but quick, she's flying away.
I was gonna say I'm going to message Corrinth and say what happened. What did you see? Or sorry, what happened? What did you see? What's going on?
You hear that
I
in
don't
your
think
head,
that's
Corrinth.
gonna work.
The minute I hear another voice in my head, I'm gonna just try and I'm gonna like kind of shake my head to get it out and see if it goes away. I just flew away, but I'm sitting like in a tree that isn't as covered in vines.
I'm gonna fly up to her as well. Yep,
And was Proton just following me?
yeah.
Okay. So he's there now?
What happened?
I didn't sign up for this shit. I'm not supposed to be here. I want to go home.
As you
Calm
say
down,
that, Corrinth, you hear something in your head again. I told you, home is very close.
I'm gonna put my hands on my head. Get the fuck out of my head! And I have my knees pulled up, my face buried in my knees, and I'm like very tense.
Note to self, bad water.
What are you doing, Proton? She just screamed that at you and then did that.
I'm just gonna sit there. Silence.
Having seen Corrinth scream like that and then fly off, Ox is gonna look into the river and then stick his head in it.
Oh no. There's no water anymore, right?
Well,
Oh,
it replaced the water. He destroyed it for a moment, and you guys were both pulled out really quick, but he basically deleted the water, but the rest of the water started rushing in immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, Ox is gonna stick his head in it.
Hey, Big Bud, I don't know about that one.
You stick your head in a docks?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oops, a shitty corner.
I was just gonna like let himself roll in.
You just go into the water.
Yeah.
You go all the way into the water. Yeah, you're just floating a little bit under the surface. You're starting to be, your fur's buoyant. You start to go back up.
I'm going to look at Vita, Doran, and
Don't look at me.
Shaquille. Well, no, I was going to look at those three and say, "Don't touch the water."
The water's fine.
Thank you.
No, Ox. I think it's got something to do with the fact that we can't also get the plague.
Well, that's
I
kind of
think-
boring.
He says this, he's still like floating like down the
You're
river.
just like lazy rivering, like slowly.
Chilling.
Just fucking
chilling
lazy
in the
rivering.
You like
Lazy
roll
fucking
over.
rivering.
That's boring.
How far up in the tree is Corrinth?
I think she's at like the top.
Yeah, I went as high as I could go.
Oh fuck that! I
away.
can't. I'm not trying to climb that shit.
No, fuck that.
I'm not trying to climb that.
I'm gonna be as Doran. I'm gonna be flying and then also pushing Ox along the river with my stick.
Wait, you're like River of Death, like using it to like row.
No,
on
I'm just
him?
like I'm just
Oh, okay.
I'm just yeah,
No, sit on him and paddle, please.
I'll sit on him and paddle, but I'll make sure that we're just still in the area so that we don't get lost.
You
Just
see the
gotta keep
Grim Reaper is paddling his way through the River of Death.
No,
with
but
this
not
buddy-
me.
Which way are you go? You're just going down the river?
I'm just going in a circle, basically, just around.
Oh, you're just going a little circle around the river.
Yeah,
Okay,
going
yeah,
in a
Ox,
circle
you are a
around.
raft now. He like stands on your stomach.
Grim Reaper's having a paddle party.
Silva, can you take me up to Corrinth?
Sure. I'm
Alright,
gonna
thank
grab your tail and say, "Does this work as a handle?"
No, please let go.
Stick your 4 fingers in his ass and carry him like a puppet.
Oh my god.
Like a mitten? No.
Oh
Please let go of my tail.
I let go of your tail.
Vito will come up
After a
and kind of like
second.
slap your hand, Silver. Consent is important.
Is what?
Consent is important, is what she said.
Ask.
All right,
Those things are sensitive.
that's what I was telling Corrinth. Let's go.
I don't worry, I'm not gonna scratch your tail. Okay, I'm gonna grab your hands and start flying and whatever.
Whee!
Yes, like airplane style, like child, like up. Let me up. Yeah.
You take him up to Corinth. What's Corinth doing right now?
Still just sitting there, lightly rocking back and forth in dead silence. Knees still pulled up, her face buried in her knees, tail wrapped tightly around herself.
Corrinth, you okay?
Arrtaron, I have not been able to get a response from Corrinth. I think the best idea is to just wait until she has composed herself.
Alright,
So I'm going to say Corrinth, I'm going to touch your shoulder, okay? And I will cast a lesser restoration on Corrinth and see if it helps at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You cast-
stiffen even more as soon as I feel the contact.
Okay. You feel the spell cast over you, Corinth, and you see the light, like copper color, shine over you before going away.
Mhm.
You have no way of knowing right now.
Well, I'm not going to do anything else except lightly mutter, "I want to go home."
Corrinth, we need to get out of the tree.
First step to going home.
I'm gonna shake my head.
Oh.
It's going to be okay. Talk to me. Trust me, I'm unfortunately a bit used to other things being in my head.
I know. I won't look at anyone, but I'll like lift my head out of my knees enough so my voice isn't really muffled. It was just nothing. It was the blackness, and I wasn't in the river. There was a light. There was a creature there. It spoke to me there. It said that spoke of freedom, safety, this terror we keep hearing about.
What did it say about the tear?
Nothing. It just the lights got closer, and I came up, and I wasn't in the river. I was in the ocean. The sky was red. The clouds were black. Big tear opened up in the sky. There's a purple light. A large tentacle came down, and it said to not be afraid, that home was so close. And every time I think of home, it speaks to me again.
I need you to show me your arms.
My gloves go all the way up my arms, so I'm gonna undo the latches on them and pull both my gloves off and hold my arms out to Arrtaron.
Are there any eyes on her arms, Gabe?
You, on her arms, do not see any eyes, but you do see, on her left hand, between her pinky and her wrist, there is a little cut, and you see a little faint purple light coming from the cut.
Fuck.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is on my hand? And now I'm gonna bring it closer to examine it.
You bring it closer, you hear faint whispering from it.
Well, it's
Very,
time to
very faint.
amputate.
Dude, I look fucking terrified. More terrified than I've ever looked at any point since being in this party. I'm gonna shove my hand back towards Arrtaron. What the fuck is this? Fix it!
Can I do an Arcana check or anything like that and see if I can get any idea of what this is?
Sure.
Okay. Dice roll well, please. Oh, okay. Now we just wait for the actual screen to do the roll.
No worries.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Okay, you're doing an Arcana check on this?
Arcana, yes.
Okay. You do an Arcana check. This, from your research you've been doing lately, this is the same school of magic that the plague is related to. And other than that, this is still with a natural 20 foreign to you. Other than that, you've never heard of this kind of a thing, a wound with a light. And you can hear the faint, like, whispering sounds as you get close to inspect it. You just hear...
Yes.
Dude
My
speaking
name and I don't know.
Spanish.
I'm not sure what it is, Corrinth. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's something even I don't understand. It's like it's.
Is it in a language any of us can understand? The whispering?
The whispering? Are you trying to listen closer to it?
Yeah.
Okay. You put up your audio receptors closer to this. This is not the language you understand.
Okay.
I don't know, Corrinth. For now, I'd say keep your gloves on and make sure it doesn't get bigger.
Maybe put some mint on it. I don't know.
Silver's just like, shove this in there.
Try some aloe. Good for skin.
I get the feeling you have been
chosen.
Or less marked.
I'm sorry, Adrian, you're gonna have to repeat that. Your camera froze. Your audio and everything froze.
I get the feeling you have been marked by this far off realm as well.
For what?
I don't know.
They're taking you on a restaurant tour.
Ron, are you able to use a sending spell?
I am.
I may. What do you require to use it?
Well, I need to know who it is that I am sending it to.
I might ask this favor of you a bit later. I need to. I can't think at the moment.
Okay. That's fine. Just let me know when.
I'll just nod my head.
But for now, let's...
And put my gloves back on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, I just go back to sitting there.
Corrinth, we need to keep moving.
I thought we were going to be sleeping for the night.
I'm not sure what we're doing, but I don't know if the river did this, then I don't think the river is a good place to be sleeping by. I'd suggest we, at the very least, try and make camp a bit away from the river.
Okay.
Yeah, that works for me.
I'll just nod my head again.
Are you still paddling around in the river, Dorn?
Yeah. I'm still paddling around with dogs.
Okay, I won't be in the river.
Yeah, alrighty. Here, come on then, Oxy. I'm gonna grab his hand and then, shove it on over.
Wait, to steer him over to the shore?
Yeah, I'm gonna steer it over. Steer his head.
Ox, your horns get stuck in the sand on the shore.
Land ho. I think about be gone.
Yeah, I assume Ox gets out, but yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all had a nice chat. If they're back, are they back? Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think they all came down.
You alright there?
I kind of hesitated, but yeah, it came out of the tree.
It kind of spooked me, fall on into that river of nasty gunk.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, as long as you didn't drown,
I'll just cross my arms under my chest and lean against the rock structure.
Alrighty. And I think everyone's all ready to have a little nappy nap. Am I right?
Yes, I believe so.
Alrighty.
If we're going to sleep, I'm going to like fly up to the top of the rock structure. I'm gonna sleep up on the rock.
Okay. You guys are heading to sleep. What's the arrangements?
Dorn can stay up for the first watch.
I'll stay up with Doran.
I'm probably not going to sleep anytime soon, so I'll just be laying up there on the rock for a while.
All right. Well, keep an eye out. Then I'm gonna go get some Shedda.
I will say, I think last night you also didn't sleep, so if you go another sleep this night, Corrinth, you will take exhaustion.
Alright, I'll just stay up for a bit then, like, eventually I'll fall asleep.
I think it was Ox who didn't sleep last night. Because a
lot of people didn't sleep last night.
Yeah, because the first watch was Ox and Proton.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking watch this time though.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's what I was saying.
So this watch is Arrtaron and Doran, and then what's the second watch?
Well, no, Doran said he's going to sleep, so I'll go sleep with Corrinth.
Yeah, it's Arrtaron and Corrinth, yeah.
Okay, you guys are going to do...
I'll go first watch.
Okay, first watch, and then you'll get Corrinth for second. Okay.
I'm on top of the rock, Adrian. Did Arrtaron, like, try and climb his way up on this rock?
Well, it's an arch, so yeah. He just walked up it.
Yeah, but it could be a big arch. Can you climb rocks?
Christy, it's like a natural bridge is sort of what Gabe was saying.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I just walk up towards where Corrinth is and I'll sit up there with her.
Okay, you do that. Okay. Yeah, as the sleep goes through, Arrtaron and Corrinth, can both of you make a perception check?
Oh god, again. Fuck me, dude.
Okay, that's pretty good. I got an 18.
I got a nat 1.
Okay, Corrinth
It
got
comes
a
out to a
natural
4,
20.
but I got... No, I got a nat 1.
Yes, but it counts as a natural 20.
What?
Corrinth. While you are... Hold on, this music is incorrect.
Oh no.
Oh, it's just something that's happening regardless of my role, okay.
Oh no, it was based on your role. I can explain it later.
Okay.
Corrinth, as you are kind of like lying there, just somewhat distraught about all of what just happened to you, you lie there and you kind of look up at the clouds. You know that Arrtaron is sitting next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking up at the clouds, you find it difficult, and you kind of have to look away. Just when you blink, you have a hard time not seeing what you had seen in the sky before.
Mm-hmm.
And at a certain point, you're looking up and you get kind of in a bit more calm state. And then you hear a voice again.
Mm-hmm.
There is no need to speak to him. He is strong, but not strong enough to help you now. That's what you hear.
Can I try thinking in my head to try and talk to this thing? Who do you mean? And say in my head, who do you mean?
There's a little bit of time that passes, but eventually you do hear. Rock, Skull Crusher. And that's all you hear.
I'm just gonna, like, get a scowl on my face.
You got a scowl, you realize you can't move your face.
What? The fact that I can't move my face is gonna make me start to panic, and I'm gonna try and sit up.
You can't move. You try to sit up, but nothing happens. You just see Arrtaron next to you, sitting, looking around, that you're not able to move at all. And then you hear, "Don't worry, we're gonna send you to the right place. But you need to rest first." And almost against your will, you fall asleep.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So, I hope everybody watching and everybody playing had a very good time. And of course, next week is the last week of the month, so we won't be streaming, but we will see you guys again on April 6th to continue the Disagreeables adventure.
Hey, that's my birthday.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
We
we gotta sing happy birthday to you now.
Hell yeah! All right, see you guys. Bye.
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 Adios.